Yep, we're live. Alrighty. Let me fix my setup a little bit. Sorta. Kinda. Somewhat. Alright, alright. Let's take it slow. Wait for a second for the people to come in. All right. Okay. Wait. Did I set the... Did I set the music to repeat just one track? Is that what's happening? Ding ding! That's not okay.
Second just redeemed do 12x scrots.
Of course. Of course that's how we're starting stream. Hello Rookie, how you doing?
Rookie
Glad to have you.
Redeemed. Raised hand. Do 1 minute cherry pickers.
So I tried to set up the cherry picker counter, but I didn't manage in time. So I figured before I have an incomplete one there, I'll just
6 kilograms bicep
leave it
curls.
entirely. So starting out with the workout apparently. Still gotta be a little bit careful with the voice and the throat. Past few days I've been overdoing it too quickly, too much. But that ain't no excuse for the working outs. So that should be just fun, I think. Ooh, maybe I should at least post on the Discord that we're live, eh? Hello Meatsource, how are you doing? Alright, now the bot posts that we're live in like 20 minutes. That's good enough for me. Alrighty, so tonight, starting out, we're gonna go check out stuff from Gamescom on Steam. See if there's anything interesting to have a wee little look at, I think. And after that is more shapes too. Because, yeah, because I want to. I don't have to have another reason. Meatsos, how you doing? Rookie, how you doing? Let me know while I start the workout stuff. Starting with the squats, as is tradition. By this point, tradition. All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm about to paint, to attempt to paint a tiny accordion. Not a sentence that is used often. Yeah, I dare say you're right in that one. All right, some curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. That's 140 for this month. Good evening, Captain Bira. So nice to have you. How are you doing? Imperor the Civil. Unlikely, but we're trying. Alright, cherry pickers, 1 minute. We're going off the 4-minute counter because I still haven't figured out what the heck's wrong with the 1-minute counter. Not good, got sick. I know. Get well soon. Gute Besserung, as we say in German. Or good Bedring, as they say in Norwegian, which is the same as in German, basically just in Norwegian. Alright, cherry pickers. Maybe eating ice cream in the middle of a winter wasn't the smartest idea. I don't know. I don't think. I mean, it depends on the ice cream, right? If it was salmonella ice cream, then maybe. Alright. 30 seconds left. On the cherry pickers. Ooh. Arm action. Let's go. Pump them 4 arms. So exhausting. Yeah. 4 minutes, 4 seconds. Okay. We done did it. Jesus. Whew. Nothing to count up there. So that's nice, that's done. Well, I hope you you get over your... I was about to say injury because I felt like, okay, you ate ice cream, maybe you froze something that shouldn't have been frozen or so. I just hope you get well soon, and be sure to get over the sickness bump fully before you recommit to participating in regular life. You only have that 1 health. Okay, so let's go check out what the Steam site for Gamescom has. And the first thing that I did notice was that I have heard the name Geoff Keighley. I've heard the name. I don't know who that is or why that man was chosen to host Gamescom, but I have definitely no idea what the hell a S-Jox is. S-Jox? I have no idea. So that always makes me feel both old and kind of proud that I'm not so terminally online all the time that I know who these people are. I'm just not so hooked in. Clearly, I still have a different kind of life that I'm living. It's just not. So I thought about looking at the Gamescom stuff on the Gamescom website, but that is such a horror show in terms of rights that it wants to have to show me anything properly. Was this the new E3? Oh, no, this is Gamescom. Gamescom has been around for years and years and years. It's a big event in Cologne, Germany. I've been there twice, actually. I don't go to things, but there I've been twice, and I will probably not ever go again, unless we do like a meetup once we have like 100 people. I've never heard of it. That's crazy. Gamescom is, after E3, I think one of the biggest ones worldwide. And it is actually in physical, space. So, Gamescom has no chance of slowing down. It's a few days in Cologne. I don't think it's worth it going there as a visitor most of the time because it's just super mega crowded. You stand in line forever for minor showcases where you don't really see anything new that you can't see from anywhere else anyway. So I don't know. I don't really see the point, except for, of course, if you're an influencer and you run around and do influencer stuff, or just like an online person who wants to live stream from events, then probably I would say Gamescom is a good place to be, to rub shoulders with both your fans and, like if you're in the gaming space. It's the most likely one I will ever go to, I think. But again, I don't really see the point at this moment anymore. But E3 doesn't exist anymore, right? Yep, E3 is dunzos. That's not coming back neither. They completely killed themselves, which just their own damn fault. They could have been smarter about their choices in life and in marketing and all that good stuff. All right. So the Steam page is basically this. I'm going to go throw you the link so you can check it out yourself if you feel like it. Otherwise, we're going to go have a quick look here. And yeah, I'm not sure. It says Gamescom opening night live, and I have 18 hidden due to my preferences. I don't know if I can turn that off. I can't. I can only look at my preferences. E3 is kill. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, those events are usually just big companies showing you two trailers that are full of lies. And between is really awkward nonsense of completely way too old people trying to connect with young people in a roundabout way to get the young people to buy their product. It's advertisement. It's nothing else. E3 has, I think, so any expectatives? Not sure what you mean. But we'll look through what we got here. Again, 18 of these are hidden because I have sports and racing and stuff expectations. Oh yeah, we're gonna go look at what the games have up in terms of trailers and stuff, and I'm gonna be mean. I'm gonna be mean about it because I have been a gamer for way too long. I have been doing this for way too long. I've been pre-purchasing and getting burned for way too long that I have learned. I think I have a pretty good instinct for what the trailers show in terms of what's actually going to be. Like it has to be? Yes. They don't deserve any better. So let's just kind of look over what we have in terms of the thumbnails here. I have a few on my wish list already. That has nothing to do with Gamescom. That's just games that I've been following for a long time or were recently during Gamescom announced and then have ended up on my wish list. So I don't know what the heck Linked is. So let's take a quick look at what Linked is. Team up, brawl and build in this co-op action game that blends hack and slash combat with roguelike inspired missions and town building progression that goes beyond the run. Unlock and upgrade gear, rescue robot allies, and lead the resistance against a new world of dominating combots. No Frostpunk, Sag. I mean, so graphic style, that's a little bit... Oh, that's a little bit too comic-y for me. I think that's a pass. Doesn't really pique my interest. Marvel games, Marvel rivals. Fuck no. just a big no. Just no. I'm not even gonna look at that shovelware nonsense. We harvest shadows. I don't know. It looks like a story creepy thing. A first-person farming horror allegory. Become a recluse, build up your farm, and survive the lonely nights. Instant thumbs down to Marvel. Absolutely. We're not even going to look at that. I heard a lot of good things about Marvel Rivals, though. Yeah, probably because marketing and money. That's usually how it goes. I don't like... I don't think we're going to get much truth on big title games like that. It's usually just complete nonsense hype with bad mechanics. Had an open beta recently and people liked it. Yeah, I know how these go, and I think it will be free to play, and that is where the rabbit is buried in the pepper, as we say in Germany. I'm not actually quite sure why we say that. Yeah, that's the problem. Because it's going to be monetized to heck and back. So, doesn't work for me. So this is a horror survival type game. I don't know. Just off by the screenshots, what we're learning here is you will not be able to build modular like in, let's say, 7 Days to Die. The rabbit. No, the direct translation is... Yeah, actually. Okay, let me look that up before I tell you something wrong. Let me look that up. Now that I think about it. Yeah, no, okay. It's just, and that is where the rabbit lies in the pepper. It's not buried in the pepper. It's, you know, it's basically, it means there is no way out of the situation because the rabbit has been skinned and is now in the pepper sauce, basically. So, like, the rabbit's not gonna get away. It's done. It's over. That's what we mean when we say that. Anyway, so games like these, going off the graphics and stuff, that doesn't interest me at all. So a little like the pear is peeled, pretty much, yeah. It does have a demo, so if anyone is interested in a first-person farming horror allegory, just they lose me on the word allegory. I'm not here to have philosophical debates with my games. That's just not... Like, this screenshot alone is like, ooh, what does it mean? I don't care. Allegory to the what? Yeah, I don't care. I'm such a snob when it comes to art. It's like, if you're pretentious, I won't care. I like art where there's clear heart in it, but I don't like, ooh, look at us, we're so interesting. So King of Meat might be actually kind of sort of interesting, I don't know. Are you hellbent on destruction or a creator of chaos? The most watched, sometimes controversial, but always talked about survival game show King of Meat is waiting for contenders, builders and creatives. So, this game might be interesting insofar there was a game called The Epic Battle for Mighty Loot, or no, the Epic Quest for Mighty Loot, I think, which was a game where you built a dungeon for other people to raid. A little bit like Mario Maker or something, and they would get rewards at the end and all that kind of stuff, you know. It doesn't exist anymore, but when it was new, I was in Germany. I was actually one of the biggest YouTubers for that game, which doesn't mean much because there wasn't a lot going on that. But I was the top search result for that for a good long while and all that stuff. So. This sounds kind of interesting to me, quite honestly. Let's check out the trailer. Is that loud enough? No. There we go.
Ready for action? Ready for mayhem? Ready for gold and fame pouring from the sky? Challenges from the most twisted minds of the most foolish dungeon creators are transformed into monstrous reality. It's like a nightmare in dungeon form.
Don't care so much about co-op on this, but who knows? Customization stuff is probably ultra ripe for monetization as well. So if this is free to play, it reminds me of a Facebook game when I played as a kid. Yeah, I think this might be pretty close to the Mighty Quest for Epic Loot. So I think I'll just throw this on my wish list a little bit like it's Amazon Games. So honestly, Amazon Games has put out some decent games. I won't lie. Like New World was pretty good. Lost Ark is really, really popular. Throne and Liberty, I played the test of that. That's not bad either. Like they're not breathtaking or anything. Like they're not super impressive, but they're decent, and that is actually impressive enough for me when it comes to big money publishers. Insane in the brain style beats get a small thumb up for you. Very good. So what I'm, of course, extremely interested in is not Fatal Fury City of the something something. I don't care. That looks like a... yeah, it's a 2D fighter. I don't care about those. But Civilization 7 has been announced. And it's it's a doozy. It's a little bit of an interesting one. So first of all, they got Lady Brienne of Tarth from Game of Thrones to be the narrator for this version, whereas Ned Stark from Game of Thrones was for Civilization 6, I think. So by 2179 something, they're gonna have all them. But they're gonna add and remove a few features. So something from Humanity, another 4X game in the same style, or in a similar style, has a kind of mix and matching of the civilizations, and they are introducing something similar here, and people don't like it. Like, they're not happy with that. But the graphic style, I think, is actually pretty cool because Civilization 6 was way more stylized, and this looks semi-realistic again, you know? Like, this is not comic-y. This is just game graphics. And I'm for it. I didn't dislike Civilization 6 for the graphic style, but I think this would be nice to have. I would say I'm hyped, but this thing is more expensive than the monthly minimum wage in Argentina. Yeah, I'm not getting it for the price. There are 2 games I pre-ordered yesterday, which I don't recommend ever, but I'm a grown-up person, and it's literally the only thing I spend money on for myself is gaming. By the way, I think I can turn off my yellow lamp again because, yeah. I was looking too pale when we started out, and then I turned on that, so yeah. Ooh, LVT1. Okay, so which part of this is an LVT1? Is it that thing? Wait, what? Wait, what? What do you mean? Never mind, I'm buying 30 copies. Yep, the 2 on the left. Yeah, these things here. I mean, it's pretty cool. Got the Shermans versus some Soviet T-56, 65. Yeah, let's check out the trailer for this as well. I think, because there are actually 2. The teaser, I'm not sure how long that is. Definitely we're going to look at the cinematic. But let's look at the pricing first, because that is where they can absolutely go away. You know, look at this. The base version is 70 euro. No, thank you. The deluxe edition is 100, and then the founders edition is 130. Mind, this is all digital. This is all digital. There's not even, like, there isn't even, you don't get anything physical. It's, what? Just what? I don't get it. Like, this might be one of those games where buying a physical collector's edition and just leaving it for 10 years might be worth it to eventually sell, but also it might not be. Don't do it. Let's check out the trailer though. Let's have a quick look on that. Because like the graphics on Civ games, like that has always looked pretty dang good. Always like that. Okay, so we have potentially weather events again. That is that was a DLC in Civ 6. Cries in Fallout 76 Power Armor Edition. Yep, I remember that tale, and I'm so sorry. So of course we have wonders. Battles are still unit against unit, basically. Okay, we still have nukes. Can't have Civ without nukes. We have special resources. We have the leaders still as an animated thing. So the Civ has one leader going through the ages. Space Race is still in there. Okay, so that's not bad. Let's look at the other video there. That's actually much... It's not much longer.
Study the past. If
you would define the future.
All are architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
Let us all for death prepare, or on the last great journey fare.
Let me not then die ingloriously and without a struggle. But let me first do some great thing that shall be told among men hereafter.
Each of us shall endure.
That's a
this
cool.
world's life
I like that.
until the end.
That's a very cool style. Oh, is that a glimpse in the main theme?
Your names shall not be lost.
Is that what we're hearing there? The music, is that a glimpse on the main theme? I'm wondering.
So it shall be.
Because let's be honest, the best thing about a new Civilization game is a new extremely bomb main theme. Like the music from the last two is so good, the main theme. Damn. Yeah, so I'm not super sold on it. I probably will do the same I did for Civ 6 and just wait for a few years until it's all bundled up for like $15 or something. I don't know. Another thing that I've been waiting for is Age of Mythology Retold, really. Because it's just a rework-ish of Age of Mythology. And I actually quite enjoyed Age of Mythology when I was a kid. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to enjoy it today, though. They did have a beta, but the beta was only PvP. And I don't play PvP. Like, I'm having enough trouble being beaten by my own computer, who I bought with my own money. I might add. Like, he owes me, but he doesn't see it that way. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. It has nothing really to do with Gamescom. It's unlocking in 12 days, and the cool thing is the pricing is kind of reasonable, sorta. I don't know why you would get the premium edition. It's probably let's check that out here. Ah yeah, you get the expansions there and a new god and whatnot, and I don't know. I wouldn't pay that much for what it is, but you know, also something to wait for on a sale, maybe. Check it out. I haven't really played RTS like that in a while. I've played a little bit of Age of Empires 4 and quite enjoyed it, but it's, I don't know. I don't put that much time in these anymore. I played a ton in my teenage years, like Empire Earth, Rise of Nations, StarCraft, Warcraft, of course. Warcraft being the predominant one. But so many, not so much anymore. So that I'm looking at for sure. Masters of Albion. I don't know what that is. Strategy simulation god game. Okay, let's check that out. Let's check out the trailer. Let's see what they have to say for themselves.
Masters of Albion. We're a team of 20 people dedicated to making something new, unique, and different.
Okay.
Here we are in the familiar, vast world of Albion, packed with stories, quests, treasures, and monsters.
Is that familiar because it's an offshoot of Albion Online? Because if you're making something new, then how can it be familiar?
You're tasked with building the town up, gaining resources, and earning money. By night, your town will be attacked by many of Albion's creatures. You can design anything. The food that people eat,
The hand.
the clothes they wear,
Damn.
the weapons they use, the armor they fight with.
You make their
There is a
sandwiches?
strategy behind every creation. I can even feed them rats.
Okay, I'm telling you right
My
now.
team's working hard to make that food.
Let me pause this. I'm telling you right now, the only fun, interesting ingredient in the food in this game will forever be rats. That's the only fun and interesting thing they will ever add in this game for food. That's how these trailers always work. I'm so annoyed with that. They're not gonna add anything other interesting. Maybe like a monster piece or something, but okay, let's keep watching.
Help out or
So that's some black and white stuff right there with the hand.
I can also design, customize, and create all buildings.
Okay, that's pretty cool. It's probably gonna get on your nerves real quick, but it's a fun
Night is
gimmick.
coming, the sun is going down, and now my town needs defending against the horrors of Albion. And this is my hero's time to shine. You don't have to play in God mode. At any point, you can possess a character and play in third person.
That I personally
My
like as a
hero
Dungeon
is now
Keepers
under
fan.
my complete control. And now it's
But
time to fight.
I fear this is one of those cases of where they're being too ambitious about what they want to do with the
My
game,
hero's
and
getting
then
overwhelmed.
none of the things are
Let's switch
really,
back to God mode and unleash some real power.
and none of them really work super well, you know? Because they're not gonna take the time to really
Okay,
polish this out.
We survived the night. Now, let's
This will
design
go
a better
way
weapon
too
for
early
you.
into early access.
You can be as silly as you want, but bread swords just won't cut it. This is just a glimpse of Masters of Albion, an open world god game full of combat, choices, mystery, and story. It's available to wishlist on Steam now.
I want to like it. I tell you, I want to like it, but I see so many finger and footprints of we had this idea, but we're not gonna finish it up. So it's gonna be half baked. And we have all these other ideas. They're all gonna be half baked too. Welcome back with food. Enjoy your food. So I wish the follow function were a little bit more sensible. Because I don't really want to put this on my wish list. But I also don't want it on my follow, because the follow thing is even harder to control and you get more nonsense than you ever really wanted from that. It's kind of annoying. Not more ice cream, I hope. You know what? We're going to throw it on the wish list, but it's not something I'm going to buy. This is just something I want to keep an eye on for now. All right, what else do we have here? RPG, action, adventure, Souls-like. I'm not even gonna look at that. I don't like Souls-likes. Revenge of the Savage Planet. Action adventure. Action adventure. Head meet desk. Listen, if at first you don't succeed, try and try again. He just, you know, first ice cream didn't do the trick. Maybe the second one will heal him. Fight fire with fire. That's how it goes. Okay, so this is the sequel to Savage Planet. I never played Savage Planet, and I'm really not interested in this. By the way, what are your thoughts on the New Age of Mythology? I lost it. I haven't played it yet because the beta was only PvP and I don't play PvP. I'm interested to look at it, but I'm afraid that they are not going to update the control scheme well enough to fit my current requirements based on stuff like Age of Empires 4, where there's so many comfort functions in how you control the game and the units and everything. I'll have to see. I'm pretty sure we'll check it out eventually. Either on YouTube or on Twitch. Roadcraft, simulation building adventure. Oh, that looks so boring. My brother would probably love that. What is this? As the leader of a company specialized in restoring sites devastated by natural disasters. Actually, that's kind of interesting all of a sudden. Use a construction machinery to restart the local industry, clear debris and faulty equipment, rebuild roads and bridges damaged by... I mean, for all these simulator games, that's an interesting take. That's an interesting take. I'll give them that. Also, let's turn on the music again while we're not watching a trailer. We're not going to watch this trailer, but... you know, that's not even half bad of an idea. It's a bad name because people who are into these simulator games are not going to find this. So I don't think they did themselves a favor with that. There's a new Mafia game coming. Now, people didn't really like the last one, but I wasn't so mad about it. to be quite honest. Uncover the origins of organized crime in Mafia, the Old Country, a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900s Sicily. Coming 2025. Wishlist now. I haven't even watched the trailer yet. So, I'm looking forward to that. Let's check out the trailer. Ooh. Gotta be 18 though.
It's a brotherhood.
Oh. The manual of the police here used to teach good driving is called, you guessed it, Roadcraft. Interesting.
The sin do not exist among us. Do you wish to commit yourself, your life, to this family?
It could just as well be Assassin's Creed. No? Like this could have been a trailer for an Assassin's Creed game. Alright. Well, I put it already on my wishlist. It's more to keep an eye on it. Not so much that I'm gonna want to buy it or anything. Let's see what else do we have. Ooh. Dying Light the Beast, a new Dying Light. So this is a zombie game, basically. I did play the last Dying Light. I didn't play the first Dying Light. The last Dying Light was kind of fun. So yeah, it's a zombie parkour game. That's what it is, really. You know what? Let's watch the trailer here as well. Let's check that out. Are you daring to suggest modern games are samey? Shocking. I didn't say we're gonna have the most original takes on this channel, alright? I just said we're gonna have honest takes on this channel.
He's close. Stay here. Stand guard.
Is this gonna be an asymmetrical PvP shooter?
Bloody hell.
Or is that gonna be a PvE single player game? That was very anticlimactic. That is also very anticlimactic. It does have that look. Could also be a co-op with idiotic players. Yeah, it reminds a little bit of Left 4 Dead, right?
Too much, you might unleash the beast.
The beast. Ooh. Okay, it's still I think a single player game most. No, well, the last two were co-op as well. Yeah, the music is. The music is an appeal to emotion, but I have no emotion for this yet. They unveiled the beast. Oh man, or one of the beasts. I don't know. Didn't convince me. Left 4 Dead, the Call of the Dog, Dead Duty. Yeah, nah. That's not even gonna go on the wish list. I'm sure the closer it gets to release, the more I'm gonna be, maybe. What is this? Inzoi, Life Sim, character customization. What is that? It has a demo. What is that? Every life becomes a story. Create your own unique story by controlling and observing the lives of Zois. Customize characters and build houses using Inzoi's easy-to-use tools to live the life of your dreams and experience the different emotions of life created by its deep and detailed simulation. Oh, that sounds like a dumpster fire. That sounds like it's The Sims-like, and it's gonna be really bad. I mean, The Sims definitely needs. It definitely needs competition. But this ain't it, brother. This ain't that. The graphic looks like an XXX game. Yeah. Yep. Why is that logical expert? Oh my god, what is this? I mean, it has a demo, but I don't know if I want that on my computer. Grand Theft Store assets. Oh yeah. Asset flips it back. Goat Simulator Remastered. Well, that's for sure something. That's for sure something. Man, that was so big at some point. I never got it. Dune Awakening. Now that's where my interests lie. This is what I'm looking forward to. Dune Awakening is an open world survival MMO. All words I like to hear and I know will make for a horrible game. It's gonna be a soulless cash grab, but you know what? You know, a bunch of things, I'm sure. But let me see if there's like extra footage on this. We'll be honest, this is even on my radar. Oh! Empire in-game guild for this. Hey. Let me check if there's something there for that. Dune Awakening Gamescom. Because they probably won't have that. Yeah, they have a Gamescom gameplay presentation. Should we look at that? Should we check that out? It has a gameplay reveal trailer, which I don't think is on the Steam page. So let's start with that. Wait, hold on. Funcom, so forget it. Come on, Funcom made Conan. Conan Exiles. No, not Exiles. The Conan the Barbarian MMORPG. And that wasn't bad. That wasn't half bad. That is my exact point. Ah, come on. That wasn't so hard. I mean, it is going to be a soul-ass cash grab. But when will we ever get to play something like that? Isn't Conan more buggy than Ark Survival? No. That's a different game. Conan Exile. It was okay, but now really isn't. The game doesn't exist anymore. It's shut down. The Conan MMORPG doesn't exist anymore. What was its name? What was the exact name of it? Age of Conan. Age of Conan. Doesn't exist anymore. What? Wait. What? Age of Conan Unchained? You can't still play that? Nah. Age of Conan Unchained is a RTS game. What? Nah. What? No. Conan Exiles was a good game and all that crap. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't care about Conan Exiles. But let's check out the trailer here maybe. The official gameplay reveal and the that's the only thing that these shows are good for. Okay, let me find that. Let's hope I don't share the wrong Firefox now. You know what? I can prevent problems. Yep, that's the right one. I just have to do it there and do that. Nope. Hey, nope, not quite. There and that. God damn it. The trailer will soon be a DLC item. You're looking at games? Yeah. We're looking at some stuff from Gamescom. For a little bit. I wanna see things. I wanna get some insights on the games that I've been waiting for a little bit. So we're looking at Gamescom stuff. You don't know Gamescom? Man, no one knows Gamescom. Gamescom is the biggest European games show, trade show. It's in Germany. It's in Cologne. Every year, Gamescom, where it's basically E3, just better. Because it still exists. And it was never as garbage as E3. I thought it was like Comic-Con. No. It's more like E3. In terms of in terms of what the halls look like, it's more like Comic-Con, but in terms of reveals and extra info is all that. Oh, Sekir's coming in with the rookie work. Doing the workout stuff. Very good. We can do that. We can do that while I do the workouts and stuff. Let me check. Let me fix the video here real quick. Let me try and fix this real quick. Oh no. That's not gonna work. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. I'll start on the workout in a moment, but let me try and get this right. Somewhat right. Oh boy. Okay. Wait, no. That's not right. Sorry. I don't want to cut off the video, really. Ah, well, it's full screen right now. That's why that is not working as it should. Boom. There we go. And you're rolling the dice. Damn.
Viking just redeemed. Dice. Roll the dice.
Stuff is happening. For sure. Oh, God. Oh, this is gonna be bad. So bad. Or you can roll the dice and whatever number you land on is the squats you do. Nah. That's not how the dice roll works. Nah. I mean, that's a pretty good idea. That's a own redemption, I think. I think that's the own redemption thing. That's a pretty good idea. I like it. But that's not how it works right now, so we're not gonna do it like that right now. Because that scares me. Okay. I'm not sure. Does that sort of look right? Oh no. What did I do? What? Oh, right. Okay. I know what. No, I don't know what I did. What the hell? There we go. Then I want refund. No. Roll the dice. You redeemed roll the dice. It tells you what it does. No refunds. Let me do that first. Okay. The dice roll is a 19. There is a 19. Yes, refunds. No refunds. Let's check what you got. Oh, look at that. Discovery time. We check the next 5 games in Imperor's discovery queue. Okay. Listen here. It's not gambling, it's surprise mechanics. Okay. I'm gonna do the following. I'm gonna split the 19 in 2, so 8. So I'm gonna do 8 extra squats, and I'm gonna do 8 extra curls. All right. What's your thoughts on the doing game? We're gonna watch the trailer first, and then I might have thoughts. Okay. I don't have thoughts yet. I haven't really looked at the gameplay at all, so that's why we're here. So while the trailer runs, I'm gonna do the workout stuff. And I'm going to go and add 8 minutes. We're not going to do the card because we're looking at games today anyway. Like, it's not really... doesn't make a lot of sense. So, 8 extra squats, 8 extra curls. Well, you didn't even redeem the curls. You only redeemed the squats. I'm not doing 31 squats. It's too much. Redeem the curls, and then we're good. Okay, I'm starting this, and I'm just gonna do the workout stuff while it's running. Okay, so this is the official gameplay reveal trailer from Gamescom 2024. Unseen footage. Thank you, Minna. Absolute MVP. By the way, Sekiris, Minna, how you doing tonight? How you doing? Yes, the other on cooldown. Okay, sorry. I don't know why that is so inconsistent. They're all in the same cooldown, but sometimes they just have this. It's weird. Okay, let's watch this. I do the workout. You can do the workout with me if you like.
You
begin as a nameless prisoner, sculpt your appearance, choose your background, and then crash into the planet. You are abandoned
10.
and alone. Hunted by sandworms. Scorched by the unforgiving sun. Ravaged by sunstroke. Stick to the shade. Chase the moving shadows. Survive. Welcome to Arrakis, the most dangerous planet in the universe. Meet hundreds of other players
20.
in the vast
Oh.
online world.
Doing pretty good today, but I might use the other redeem sometime later this stream. Sure.
Form a wary alliance. In this case, a spit dart rifle and a still suit for your help taking down territorial deserters. Working with others will always increase your chance of staying alive. The Deserter Base.
It's an MMO. It's an open world MMO. No, they have vantage points.
Your choice of weapons and abilities determines your strategy.
But do you pick an
Four
allegiance?
masters lead the charge into battle. Literally.
Okay, this looks like a mix of
Attacks with a shield.
The Division,
Out, one by one. Deploy the Hunter
Destiny
Seeker
2,
and kill from the shadows.
and
What you can from the fallen.
what's it called? Tom Clancy's Wildlands.
Mine, harvest, and gather with your group to build bases and unlock more advanced equipment, like the Blood Purifier. Refine the blood you collected from your enemies to extract drinkable water. Craft improved equipment using fabricators. Replicate your bases in new locations with the blueprint system, and then sell blueprints of your architectural wonders to other players.
Okay, that's 10. 8 more.
Lead your group to become a guild. On Arrakis, a nameless prisoner can rise
Skaruz the Proud Viking just redeemed Pet Rocco.
and take to the air. The world is yours to claim.
This is Duneman Kifilari reminding you to bear your route. Return under the full spice laws.
And that's 18.
The in-game radio provides insight into key events happening across Arrakis. Map the desert. Discover landmarks, wrecked ships, and desert testing stations filled with forgotten technology. Arrakis is
And
a
pet the
vast
Rocco.
planet.
Good
You
Rocco.
can explore
Good boy.
unique locations,
Good lad.
uncover
This seems
valuable
destined to flop.
and search for secrets amongst the shifting dunes.
I mean,
And then return to civilization triumphant.
it's
What you found.
to reiterate
Parko Village throngs with people.
what I said on the other game that we looked at before. Every game nowadays seems destined to flop, to be honest. Yeah, but again, let me try and get in perspective why that is. It's not because they're necessarily bad. Yeah? The thing is that they don't have a vision for who they want to appeal to. They're trying to appeal to everyone. And by that, they appeal to no one. Because no one sees themselves in this. I think. Like, someone who likes survival games is not going to play an MMO. It's just, they're going to play a dedicated survival game that has the mechanics that they like in a survival game. Someone who likes a survival building game is going to go for something like Valheim or 7 Days to Die, where the mechanics are really fleshed out, because that is the game, right? An MMO where that is in there. We have had MMOs where something like that was in there. Arc Age comes to mind. It's just, well, it appeals to Dune fans. Exactly. It's trying to live on its IP. And there are games that have successfully lived on its IP. World of Warcraft is such an example. World of Warcraft was not unique, was not innovative in terms of what an MMORPG did, but it was a huge IP. The Warcraft universe was huge back then already, and it just exploded with World of Warcraft because it could go into this. The problem is modern adaptations for common IPs just don't necessarily work like that anymore. I'd rather spend $70 on Star Wars Outlaws. Same.
Spice traders
At least with Star Wars Outlaws, you know what you're gonna get. It's a Ubisoft game. You know exactly what you're gonna get. Except Star Wars skinned. Which, you know. Okay, so eventually you pledge allegiance to one of the houses. That's good. That would have sucked so much if that wasn't in there.
Politics, you need power. And on Arrakis, spice is power.
So the question to me is that then the PvP? So you have like factions. Harkonnen versus Atreides. Yeah, okay. Melange is such a weird word. It's not a Ubisoft game, it's another studio that made it, so... Yeah, but the publisher often has way more say in what's being done than the developer. I can't wait for a dude to go bankrupt after losing his $3 million tank. I'm not sure it's gonna work quite like that. But this is basically, if the worm is basically just the atomic bomb thing from Call of Duty. It's made by the same people who made Avatar Frontier, I think. Dune or the Star Wars game. Okay. All right. Tactical worm in. Okay, come on. Let's check out the other Dune Awakening thing. Like, that's 27 minutes of gameplay. That's gonna tell us all we're gonna need to know. We're not gonna watch 26 minutes continue. And this is really good, unless it's really good. But I'm not expecting it, so we're gonna skip a little bit through it.
To this first glimpse at the gameplay of Dune Awakening. I'm really excited to welcome you into our world, but I want to point out a couple of things. First of all, this is a beta. It's beta footage, so you'll see bugs and you'll see things that need polish.
Okay, let me translate this to you into modern speech. When they say it's beta, it's mean they're showing us alpha. Plus, the devs are huge Star Wars fans and gamers. Now, let me tell you something. Star Wars Outlaws, I said it earlier. Yesterday or 2 days ago, I pre-ordered 2 games through Green Man Gaming. Because Green Man Gaming does actually sell legit keys that they get directly from the publishers, but they have nice, deep discounts even before stuff releases often. So, I got 2 games pre-ordered. Star Wars Outlaws, which I'm most likely going to put on YouTube a playthrough of, maybe. And what was the other one? Oh, that's good. I already can't remember. Yeah, of course. Warhammer 40k, Space Marine 2. Those are the 2 that I'm looking forward to at the moment, that I'm really looking to play. As far as the big games go. So let's watch through this. So they're saying this is beta footage. So what they're showing is alpha.
And secondly, our tutorialization is still a work in.
Yeah.
And make choices.
Okay, so character choices, hair, blah blah blah. I mean, people spend a lot of time there. I get that. It's not necessarily my thing so much, but it's okay.
You, as a person who may or may not know anything about Dune, get to make choices about.
Oh, great. Okay, so they're gonna. You may or may not know anything about Dune, but they're gonna give you choices right away. That might, be relevant. Good stuff. I can't buy on Green Man Gaming. Oh no, isn't it allowed in Argentina? Is that like a thing? By the way, we have an ad break upcoming. So during the ad break, I'm just gonna keep it running for them that's currently not subscribed, so you don't miss out on my amazing commentary here. Is shadow banned? Green Man Gaming is shadow banned? Oh my god. I mean, probably because I can't deal with the exchange rates.
At who you were before the game starts.
So you buy it thinking that you can, and then the key doesn't work. Oh. Make Rocco full screen during ad break.
Who your mentor was.
Good evening, Pixlar Dragon. I can't.
Your mentor determines your starting set of.
Also, he's on a really, really old 720p webcam.
The mind must be prepared, or the training
boy.
does not take.
Good Rocco.
The test
Good lad.
is almost complete. Have you spoken truth? Come here.
Okay.
Kneel.
Give Rocco a big smooch. There is a redemption for that. You want me to do that? Oh, wait. No, there isn't a redemption for that. That's a roll. That's a roll. A kiss cam. The exchange rate is now the same as the US. If they don't change it, it's because they don't want. Damn.
I hold at your neck the Gonjabal,
There is, yeah, in the cards, there is a give Rocco a smooch there.
Pixel art dragon just redeemed. Dice. Roll the
Okay,
dice.
okay. Let's roll first. Oh, we have 2 rolls coming in there. Now we have 3 rolls coming in there. Oh, 4 rolls. What the hell?
Peruse the
5
dragon
rolls.
just redeemed.
Okay,
Dice.
slow
Roll
the heck down.
dice.
6 rolls. Okay, wait. Slow the hell down. Slow the hell down. Did I not put limits on this?
Pixel art dragon just
It's 6
redeemed.
rolls.
Dice.
It's 6
Roll the
rolls.
dice.
Just give him the damn kiss. It's your fault for making it 75 points when I have over 30,000. Is that a 7?
Pixel art dragon just redeemed. Dice. Roll
7.
the dice.
Okay. Stop it. Just give me a moment. Where? Okay, I need something where I can. Oh my god, this is
Peruse
never
the
gonna
Proud
stop.
Viking just redeemed. Dice. Roll the dice.
All right. That's 7 rolls. So let's start. Okay, that's 8 rolls now. Wait, what? No, it's 7 rolls.
Peruse the Proud Viking
7
just
rolls. Okay.
redeemed. Dice.
First
Roll
roll.
the dice.
It's a 1. So let's bring up this boy. It's a 1. So what's behind number 1? Rocco Cam on. Okay, we already got that. The rolls will continue until morale improves. All right, it's a 3. Next one is a 3. The Emperor shall give a piece of bad advice. So, you know how we're all grappling with high inflation at the moment? So, if you buy very expensive things, right? Oh, dating advice. Okay, you can get dating advice. Okay. So, the worst dating advice I have is when you're talking to someone that you're interested in, and they mention an interest of theirs, do not ever show interest in that interest, but instead say, that's kind of cute, but I do this instead, and that's way more interesting. That's sure to make them think that you're way more interesting than them. And we all know how capitalism works. If you are better than them, then they want you because they want the upgrade, right? And if you just keep showing them how much better you are, you have better hobbies, you have better ideas, you have better thoughts, you have better feelings, you have better everything, better looks. Obviously, then they're gonna want you. I mean, look at it's basically taken right out of Trump's playbook. Just listen to him. He always has the superlative of everything. He's the best looking, has the biggest crowds. All right, just do whatever Donald Trump does during dating, except for the stuff he got convicted for as a felon. Don't do that. I wouldn't even, not even on bad advice, I would give that advice. Okay, so that's 2 rolls down out of 7. So 5 more to go. Ooh, that's a 16 there. 16. Let's see what's behind door 16. Rocco Cam on again. Well, a 17. Very good. Let's see what we have there. 10 squats. Does that include the magazine spanking, though? We need to know. The magazine spanking? What is that? What is magazine spanking? Okay, we're down to 4 rolls left. No, 3 rolls left. Let me do the 10 squats real quick, and you explain what the hell magazine spanking is. Oh boy, that is a thing you will have to Google. Okay, great. While I do the squats, we keep that running. Once I'm done with the squats, we go through the rest of the rolls. Or no, wait, we go through all the rolls first because there might be more squats in there for me. So 10 squats. Become a felon and get death row in 24 hours in Norway, where death sentence is illegal. Yes, sir. I mean, if you manage to make death sentence a thing again in Norway, I mean, that would impress all the ladies. No, that's a 3. I think the 3 we already have. Yep. So that's a reroll. And a 4. Oh god. Shot of citrus for me. That I will have to go fetch. I don't have that yet. So shot of citrus. I don't have that here. I will have to go fetch that. And a 15 is the second to last roll. We have never revealed so much here. Hyperhydrate. Okay. I will also have to fetch a glass for that. Yum lemon juice. I unironically sometimes lead lemons for fun. I mean, who's stopping you? Wait, 16? I think we already have a 16, don't we? Yep, 16 we already have, so that's a reroll. 3 we already have, also reroll. Is this rigged? It's another 16. A 2. Ah! And 8 bicep curls. I swear there's a Rocco Smooch somewhere in here. It's always randomized, which is where. Except for the 20. The 20 is always the same.
Skilloos the Proud Viking just redeemed. Dice. Roll the dice.
We'll just have to keep rolling. I mean, yeah, okay, that's 3 more rolls. Kiss it, big man. Okay, that's 4 more rolls. Now I'm enjoying that the rolls are going hard today. Okay, 5 more rolls. We rarely have so many rolls. That's crazy. That's my very own hype train here. That's a 6. We don't have a 6 yet. Rocket cam off. Sometimes it's not always so good. I still have over 30k. I guess you could call me a high roller. Damn, I sure could. There's nothing more scary than a man with all the points to lose.
Pixel Art Dragon just redeemed. Dice.
That's
roll the dice.
Another 4, so that's a reroll. A 19. We already had that. And the Roku cam goes back on because you decree it to be so. 13. We need the cam on to see you kiss him. No, he gets brought here for the kiss. That doesn't happen down there. I can't. He's in the space where I can't get my head in. Hyperhydrate twice. Okay. Good lord. So we're up to 1 liter. Oh god. I don't know if I can do 1 liter in one go, but we'll try. We'll try. I made my bed. I'm gonna lie in it. So that's 3 more rolls left, I think. That's a 9. I don't think we have a 9 yet. 9. Yep. Rhyme time. Lemon juice and then 1 liter. He's gonna die. I sure hope I shall not die. But if I do, I wish you all goodbye. Let's roll the dice once more now, quickly, before chat gets uppity and a little bit prickly. What number will we get? I am curious to see. And here we go. 2 more dice rolls. Yippee. My computer BOSD'd while you were in the middle of saying roller.
Dice. Roll the dice.
I don't think that I am the BSOD controller. That happened completely by chance.
The Proud Viking just redeemed. Dice.
It wasn't my evil eye side glance. 13, that's a re-roll I have to do. So let's see what's behind door number 18, dear crew. 10 times squats we got revealed, meaning 20 squats the Imperor squealed. I will not stop until I get my way. Well, that is, of course, only for you to say. 14 means we open the card, another discovery queue thing, so that means I split this between the workouts, which will be very hard. We go up to 27 squats and 15 bicep curls. I hope when I'm done here, I will be irresistible to all the girls. I'm nearly done with the rhyming though. and I've lost track of how many dice rolls I still have to go. I think it's 3 or more. Let us just settle for 3 as a good score. That's a 9, which we have already got. A 19. That is already on the lot. A 6 is also not new. The 3 neither. The 13 not either. Oh god. I'm just gonna start clicking these. I'm not gonna get these rolling, I think. So let's see. Securis and Pixelat Dragon. You may choose based on your muse. Okay. I get it. We have enough rolls to unveil everything that is left. 10 you want. Let's hope it's not something that results in theft. Shot of citrus. Okay. I will shrivel up and die. Oh god. I plead. But so we buy. 5. Another Rokugam off. 8. More bicep curls. Oh god. That's 23 now. Yes, I realize. We are just turning all of them over. Yeah. Okay. Which was the 7. No, I'm not rhyming another 4 minutes. Oh god. Oh god. I don't know how to rhyme for even 4 more minutes. But we'll test my mental limits. I think I might just do it well. And if I do, out on your social medias you go, and about it you yell. There we go! The Rocco Smooch, I did not lie. It is right in there. Now let's pick the little guy. Let's go. There he is. Mwah. Ah, Rocco Smooch. And I'm quite sure there will be yet another kiss on the number 12. I hiss. And there it is, the Rocco Smooch, number 2. Hidden away under this recyclable card made from bamboo. Mwah. What is in 20? Twice even more well spent. Yes. And we'll reveal 20 as well because you went through all of it and I've been looking forward to just that. The question is, who will be the one
Viking just redeemed. Dice. Roll the dice.
for the reward shall get? Ah. A gift subscription has been revealed. The question I put to you, who will be the one to get the power to wield? I will gladly take it, says Securis completely selflessly. Alright. Okay. Alright. Pixelat Dragon rolled a lot as well. You know what? I'm feeling generous, so both of you shall get a gift sub from me. And I hope it is a good little gift for thee. I think Pixel even has a sub. Is that correct? Well, you get one. I mean, do you see what I see?
Emperor the First gifted a tier 1 court position to Skuruz the Proud Viking.
So that's Securus taken care of there. But I would like it to be fair. So let me check. Pixel Art Dragon does have a gift subscription. I think then the other one... I think I still have one that was gifted to me. I cannot gift on top of one that already exists, sadly. But I will give another one to Captain Birra gladly. So there we go.
Do you see what I
The
see?
gift
Imperor
subs
the first
done.
Tier 1 court position to Capitan_Bira.
And thus, the course of the rolling cards has run. There's still a lot left for me to do and for us to get through. But at least the rhyming is done. Oh my god. And that's it. No more rolls tonight. I'm not refreshing that. No, that's it. Everything has been redeemed on the rolls tonight. I think I have to put a limit. No!
Skaruz the Proud
Stop
Viking
it.
just redeemed. Dice. Roll the dice.
How noble of you to pay yourself and Twitch with your own money. I mean, I'm giving Twitch money, mainly. And I'm giving you the gift of ad-free
Skaruz
Imperor.
the Proud Viking just
That's
redeemed.
just fair.
Dice. Roll the dice.
Sometimes. That's just fair. Okay. Listen. Stop it. Stop it. The way this is gonna go now is I'm gonna get the stuff I need for the hyperhydrate and for the shots of citrus, and then I'm gonna start the video back up, and then I'm gonna do all the workouts that have come up now. Okay, I'm gonna go start the video as I go to get all the stuff, so you have something to look at and you can tell me what happened when I come back. Okay, be nice to each other while I'm gone. Meat sauce, keep an eye on them. No bans of the regular, please. But it depends. If we get to war crimes again, then timeouts are fine. Short timeouts if someone suggests war crimes again. We're not doing that ever again. I challenge you to a duel to the death. Oh, good God. Whatever.
And an enemy, don't pull away or you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen are missing. You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. You will know when it is done.
Now we're going to jump ahead a little bit in the story here, skipping past several events just to sort of get into the early new player experience of the game. And you'll see that the player, after various shenanigans, wakes up here in a cave. And as we sort of look around the cave, we'll notice that it's filled with Fremen and the remnants of, you know, this ancient culture.
And what do you mean again? War crimes, what did they come into? I don't know.
So now as the
Thank
player
you for the
picks up
welcome
their
back.
steps in the
Hello,
cave,
Rat. Thank you for the lurk.
they're really here amongst the dead. And so the first question they
What's
should
up?
ask is, what happened
Chat
to you?
just got... Chat, a random viewer some time ago had some questionable views. Very random viewer. We don't know who it was. We have no idea how to identify them again. So, okay. Let me bring you in, Rat and Zarkhim, what we're doing tonight. We're looking at some Gamescom footage that was released for Gamescom specifically, which is, if you don't know, after E3, the biggest and now the only game show that still exists, and it is yearly in Germany, in Cologne. I've been twice. I'm probably never gonna go again, but that's fine. And also, chat got completely bonkerballs on rolling the dice tonight. So we have cleaned out the entire cardboard of 20 cards. So now I have to do a double shot of citrus water, citrus juice here.
Skirluz the Proud Viking just
There's no more
redeemed.
dice rolling
Dice.
tonight.
Roll the
We're done.
dice.
I have a friend who went several years ago. Shots. Okay. I will die doing this, but after that, I'm gonna follow it up with hyperhydration. So that's twice 500 milliliters from this glass in one go. Why not? I might go if we reach like 1,000 followers and 100 concurrent viewers, and we make it like a little meetup. Then I might go to something like Gamescom. But that's in the future. Okay, let me start with the wait. Yeah. Oh god. Hold on, I will arrange it. Let's go. But okay. Nothing illegal, please. Just good old marketing. Cute community meetup. Oh yeah, sure. Okay, let's cheers. Oh. Oh. Oh god. Oh dear. Oh. Help. Yes. The worst is when it's like lingering on the lips. Ah. Oh god. Oh. Ugh. I'm weak. On, I'm getting the camera. You can't just clip this. Twitch has a function for that. You can just clip this. Just go and clip it. That's what it was made for. Ugh. All right, hyperhydrate. That's 500 milliliter glass. I don't know how to. Man writing in Twitch chat. Oh, someone here knows how to clip it, I'm sure. Okay, let me do the hyperhydrate. So that's 2 of these in one go. Oh boy. When I set this up, I never thought we would ever have the situation where we clean the whole board in one go. I never thought that would ever happen. Clearly, I'm a fool. All right, let's go. Only 2 cups. You should have huge bottle you check. It is per card 500 milliliters. That's the big. Okay. I'm gonna. I can't put Rocco on this view. I think. I don't think I can do that. Let me check. Can I do that? There he is. Okay. The camera is a little bit. I hate the camera a little bit. There we go. Ah, that's better. Yeah, no. But I can try and find a 1 liter glass. I mean, I probably have a vase that holds enough, but we're doing this. It's 2 glasses of this. That's... Come on now. Don't hate me so much. Gotta have the real horse cam on. Swear. I'm so sorry, meat sauce. I'm so sorry. We are surrounded by very lovely fools. And me, the chief among them. But they have crowned another ruler in my stead. I have no say anymore. It's all up to Rocco now. Okay, let's go. No more stalling. Ugh. That's 1. And only like 10 milliliters went into the beard. See, normally courts only have 1 jester. The Empire's court has a whole chat of jesters. I mean, it fits the theme. Imps are very silly creatures. So, it's, I love it. I'm very happy. Ding, ding. We're fostering
Rookie second just redeemed. Raised hand. Do 1 minute cherry pickers.
God. No. Oh my god, we still have 27 squats and 23 bicep curls outstanding. Oh god. You know what? I think the next first I'm going to do the workouts and then I'm going to do the second hyperhydrate, huh? The rest is off set again. Yeah, because people redeemed everything but the cherry pickers. Okay, let me do the workout stuff. And then the hyperhydrate. And while I do the workout stuff, I'm gonna run the video. So we're gonna switch over to this again. Ding ding. Throw this up.
Rookie second just redeemed do 12
my
X
God.
squats.
I can't do 39 squats in one go. I can't do that. I don't know. I don't think I can do that. All right, I'll try. 10 minutes for curls. You know what? I'm gonna appreciate the 10-minute cooldown on that. Oh god. All right. So, 39 squats, 23 bicep curls are outstanding. That's what I'm gonna go do now. I'm gonna take off the headset though for it because actually I kind of want to hear what's going on. But these are really warm when I do workout stuff. No dice rolls anymore tonight. No dice.
Roll the dice.
We have cleared the board. It's done. Look at this. Look at that. It's all open. We have redeemed everything. They rolled the dice like 30 times, 40 times, something. Now we're not refreshing. It's not happening. Not tonight. Refresh. No. I already gave 2 gift subs from this one reveal of the whole board. This means chat gets to make a new board. Scam. Oh my god. No, it's not a scam. What are you saying? I'm being very clear here. I need to limit how often we can roll the dice in an evening. I need to limit that. I thought I had limits, but clearly they were not enough. My lost 75 coins. I organized for you to be a rich person in coins. Don't you complain to me about lost coins. And now we're gonna do what I said we're gonna go do. You know I can't get crowns. I organized lots and lots of crowns for you. Ah! Okay, alright. My ADHD is getting the best of me. Alright, focusing back. I'm gonna do the workout stuff now. No more delays. Video runs while I do the workout. I will count out every 10. I'm pretty sure Twitch is very strict on nothing of value can be exchanged for challenge points because otherwise they run afoul of a whole bunch of gambling legislation. If I get scammed so much, it will... Wait. Strict on nothing of value can be exchanged for channel points. Are you saying that the things I'm doing for channel points are not of value? I mean, technically they are. You're not... Oh, wait. Oh. Are you telling me I can't do gift subs on that? Is that what you're saying? Because that kind of has a value attached. No more free gift subs? I don't know. I think that's what we do is a workaround. I don't think so. I'm not sure, but I mean I've seen streamers give gift subs for things as a reward for stuff. Like matching gift subs being like, okay, if chat gives 50 gift subs, I'm gonna give 5 myself or something like that, you know? Like I've seen that happen. So I feel like, but that's not really gambling, is it? But someone go try and find this out. Maybe ask ChatGPT. I'm sure it knows. I'm gonna do the workout stuff now. I think it's because the predictions is actually a form of gambling, but it's okay if the points have no monetary value. I mean, we're not doing predictions to get anything. Okay. I mean, if we get banned for this, we might make the news. And then we get people to look at this. Huh? So let's just roll the dice some more. But not tonight. No more dice rolling tonight. Stop it. I'm going to start the video. I'm going to do the workout start now. Ah!
Who are these people?
Hey, I'm not going to snitch.
And you know,
Good.
This is just a place
Very
where
good lad.
there's a little bit of time
Last
to
person.
adjust their
Good him.
settings, get a feel for the movement keys,
Pixel Art Dragon just
and then move
redeemed
forward into the cave.
dice. Roll the dice.
And they'll stumble upon
Oh,
their first
God.
major interaction point, which is the Frem Kit. The Frem Kit in our game serves as
Okay.
a
39
a
squats
backpack
coming
for
up.
the player, of course, but also really a guide. The Fremen used to pack these with interesting objects that they could use to survive in the desert, and it's no different from the player. So here they begin their first crafting experience, crafting a small scrap knife out of metal that was in the Frem Kit. These caves have been moisture sealed in order to preserve the
Moisture
in the cave.
sealed
So the player, as they explore, will be able to use their scrap metal knife to pierce the seals and escape.
10.
So really,
Yes,
this
surprise
entire area,
mechanics, not
built
gambling.
Using Unreal Engine 5, it's just to sort of get the player and ease them into the path. A lot of survival
That's
games
10.
have very abrupt, very harsh beginnings, and we tried to, make the experience of joining Dune Awakening just a little easier. Just give people a little bit of a feel for the world before we really toss them out into the harshness that is the desert of Arrakis. So here we've crafted a heal kit, and we're going to use that to heal our character. And once we're healed, you'll see that our stamina bar in the bottom left appears. And now that we have stamina, we can climb. The climbing system in Dune Awakening is based in part on the one that we built for Conan Exiles. It's a free-form climbing system. It can be used to climb...
Conan Exiles, that's what it was called.
And as you'll see later,
that was another
the new
10.
technology available in Dune Awakening, such as suspensor belts, allows us to do even more interesting things with traversal.
So 19 left.
So once we finish that first little section, we're jumping ahead. We're going straight into the harsh real world of Arrakis. And here are your first steps on Arrakis. Your ornithopter has crashed, and you've got to escape from the crash site immediately, because the sandworm always comes. And what you have to keep in mind is, these are the little ones. So these are the first sandworms you encounter in the game. There's bigger ones later on. The other thing that you have to pay attention to as a player is sunstroke and heat. So if you see in the
10.
top middle of the UI here, we've got this sunstroke bar building up. The longer you stay in the sunlight, the more chance you have of getting into the sunstroke state. And of course, our
That's
player
gonna
here,
be
not the sharpest knife in the drawer,
annoying, I
has
think.
decided to stay in the
I'm not
sun
sure if
by
that's gonna be an
harvesting water
interesting
from plants.
mechanic. They
So
did
he
it
has
good
become
in
sunstroked.
in
Sunstroke
V
is a
Rising.
buff. It means that your water goes down much
They
faster
did it
than
really
it
well
normally
there,
would.
but
That means you'll need to drink more often. So stick to the
9
shadows,
squads left.
avoid the sun.
I
It
have to
will
say
eventually
also the
wear off
gameplay is
if it's
bland as
damaged.
fuck. Take the Dune part away and this could be anything. Exactly, yeah.
So now that we've made our way,
It's soulless. It's
down
gonna
the
be
first part of
soulless.
the
A
desert,
soulless
heading
cash grab.
deeper in, we're going to start to harvest in the game world. So harvesting in a lot
But
of
you
these survival games
you have a
is
little
quite similar. In
sand
this
penis
case,
bar in the
picking up
center
items.
that tells
We're
you
about
if the
to pull
sand
out
penis is coming.
what's known as the cut array. What we do with the cut array is we analyze structures to find their weak points, and then we cut along those lines to break open the structures and gain the resources inside. This is like mining. We apply it both to rocks, we apply it to metals in the game world. And at the start of the game as a player, you'll just be scrounging around, picking up, finding structural weak points in rocks that you can harvest, breaking them apart, and taking those pieces with you. Now we've jumped ahead a little bit, and we see that the player is starting to be affected.
That's
by
9,
the
that's all
spice
39
in the air.
squats done.
And this means that players need to get somewhere safe, in shelter, before the spice overwhelms them. And overwhelms
That looks
them.
very similar to the Mad
And
Max
this is
game you
another
played.
part of the game. We're not gonna show too
I
much
think
of it
that's
today,
just the desert bit.
but spice is a very important part.
Alright, 23
With
bicep
the
curls
world
and
broken
then 1
apart
minute
by the
cherry
war of
pickers.
assassins, there are NPC bases scattered all over Arrakis. We're switching to a different character now, one who's slightly more advanced, and he's using his binoculars to mark an NPC outpost. I'm going to mark that. That marker will then appear on our compass, and you're able to approach them in any way you like. In this case, our character...
I do like gliding
uses a
though,
Shiga
I can't
Wide
lie.
combined
I
with a
love
suspensor
gliding
belt
mechanics.
to get up to high ground
Gliding,
and
flying,
approach the
always
enemy
gets me.
base from above. Kind of one of the interesting things about Dune Awakening is just how you can combine the different abilities. And this is
Alright.
how traversal really plays into the game. Like, you end up being able to attack these bases from any angle that you'd like. Now, our player is going to craft the first gun in the game, known as a Mauler pistol, which translates to, the basic kind of weapon in the game. As you may know, in Dune, bullets are not the preferred type of ammunition. Instead, it's darts, which are fired at a slower rate in order to try and attempt to pierce shields. Now, this early in the game, enemies don't really have shields.
That's 10.
So the player is going to sneak into the base from above and use a combination of their early abilities. In this case, dropping out a grenade, then sneaking around the corner, and beginning to get into NPCs head on.
I kind of like the gunplay. It's very
Troopers are the
default
basic shock troops
looking,
of the universe, and their
but
abilities
it's
range
also
from
inoffensive. So
grenades,
I like
Shiga
that kind
rifles
of
for moving
shooting
around,
play. I like
and
that.
of course,
I'm gonna
you're
be
able to
honest.
take
I
down
like the
people with
bland,
headshots. You can see
the
how
division
suspensive
type
health
shooting. I like that.
really allow you to change your approach to combat.
What I don't like and what I'm expecting is that all the bosses are gonna just be bullet
Shoot
sponges.
Awakening is at heart a third-person shooter with melee and abilities. And it's the combination of melee, abilities, and range shooting that creates what we call combined arms in the game.
Oh my
We've
god.
taken a fair bit of damage in this battle, so we're going to stop for a second to heal ourselves up with a bandage. Bandages heal over time, so you can't just heal yourself to 100%. You have to actually get into
Another
safety,
10?
get behind cover before you start using them.
Oh, no, it's just 3 left, so.
Now we're going to quickly switch to a slightly different character to show off more of the melee that we have in the game, because you're about to see that when a character
23
gets
done?
close, it's melee time. This character has Swordmaster abilities. First of all, the knee charge, which is about getting in close to do damage in combat, and then quickly setting up to a riposte, which allows you to parry and return massive amounts of damage to your enemy. Of course, later in the game, when enemies have shields, melee is a much more emphasized style of combat. And you see that when a player is not really equipped to handle ranged characters, they have to fall back on their abilities to get in close. Now, we've switched.
He could not have
Now we're going to
possibly
switch to a
walked
set of
close to
men.
that enemy. He
One of these
needed to use the
abilities
ability.
is known
Don't you understand?
as Battlefield
Let's look at this again.
much more
Let's look at
emphasized
this
style of
again,
combat.
okay?
And you see that when a player is not really equipped to handle ranged characters,
In the time he went back and around, he could have easily, very leisurely walked up to that dude. But no. He needed the gap closer. He needed to use his ability.
they have to fall back on their abilities to get in
Which,
close.
mind you, this ability to start takes around a second. I swear, it took 2 seconds to walk up to that dude. That ability is worthless. Completely worthless.
And when enemies have shields, melee is a much more emphasized style of combat.
Cherry pickers.
And you see that when a player is not really equipped to handle ranged characters,
Look
they have
at
to
this.
fall back on their abilities to get in close. Now, we've switched again.
That
Now
was
we're
so
going to switch
bad.
to a set of Mentat abilities. One of
Oh
these
my
abilities
God.
is known as Battlefield Calculation. Using Battlefield Calculation, the Mentat is able to calculate from anybody that
Could
they
be
see
usable if you're stealthing. Yeah,
what they're
maybe.
carrying and what they're wearing. Now we've dropped out our Hunter Seeker, and we're using our Hunter Seeker ability to take down enemies in the war.
Oh,
very
look.
quickly.
It's the Ukraine-Russia war in video game.
Now, obviously, when you're playing with a friend, you want to combine your abilities and work together.
Oh yeah, let's see those
In this
combined
case, the Mentat's
abilities.
able to point out to their friend where people are in the world and how much.
I need to rewatch that. Let me just finish up the cherry pickers real quick. I need to watch that bit. That is so bad. Cope Cage DLC releasing soon. Oh god. Alright, that's the cherry pickers also done. We have done everything. We have done all the do's. Thank you all for participating, for making this a very active but fun experience. And now let's laugh at this game a little bit more. Man, I really want this to be good. The upside for someone like me is I am probably happy with just the gunplay. I don't need abilities. I don't need anything interesting. I just need to point, shoot, and the enemy to die. My brain is very simple in that way. Like, that's enough of a game loop for me. So if the abilities are basically worthless, then I don't need to bother with them. So that makes it easier for me to enjoy because I don't need to think about it, you know. Okay, so let's watch this part again here. Where he
Obviously, when you're
says,
playing with a friend,
okay, we have
you wanna
to work
your
together,
abilities and work
combine.
together. In this case, the Mentat's able to point out to their friend where people are.
Alright, so combine abilities means for this announcer, for this person, that one person says where the enemy is. And the teamwork which we just saw was one throws a grenade, enemy dies, and the other one shoots the dead enemy once. Riveting.
In the world and how much ammo and stuff they have. And you'll see that when enemies go down sometimes, they go into a down but not out state. It's up to you whether you execute them or continue to fight.
It's up to you whether or not to commit a war crime or not. That's great. Thank you, Dune Awakening, for allowing us to do war crimes. That's always important. I mean, the Division also allowed that, I think.
It's back into the battle with our friend coming from above and throwing out one more.
It's trying to be a Tom Clancy game. Exactly. This is almost literally the Division. The Division also has drones you can deploy, which isn't a bad thing. The Division is a fun game, honestly.
And once you've defeated
And I personally like the theming of something fantasy sci-fi way more than modern day, current day, contemporary. Oh, I forgot the hyperhydrate. Wait. I forgot the hyperhydrate. Second hyperhydrate coming in now. Let's go.
And use it to harvest blood from their fallen enemies. Now, in our game, it's not always a good thing to just take blood from people. It's potentially bad and can only be used for certain things. Once you've extracted the blood, you can then, of course, drink it. As you'll see here, the player takes a big sip.
Never been so well hydrated in my life.
But when they do that, it causes a debuff because the blood is not exactly pure, and drinking blood for water is not exactly a 1-to-1 scenario. So you'll see that our health bar got shorter.
Wait, what? He first says it's not always a good idea to take blood from an enemy. But then he explains it's not a good idea because if you drink the blood, that's bad. Well, then don't fucking drink the blood. What? Let me try understand that logic again.
Can only be used for certain things. Once you've extracted the blood, you can then, of course, drink it. As you'll see here, the player takes a big sip from their blood to craft themselves this blood sac and this blood extractor and use it to harvest blood from their fallen enemies.
Oh, look at that. Wait, look at those resources. Oh god, that's gonna be a grind as hell. This big of a requirement, and he at this tutorial stage or something, I mean, he said a slightly advanced player has a little bit more. Oh, that's gonna be a grindy ass game. Did we see earlier how much he picked up when he looted that stone and the stuff? Let's check. So here he needs 20 to make this thing and also 20 for the blood bag thing. Here. 25 fiber and 5 salvage metal. How much did he get out of that box? 6. He got 6 out of that box and he needs 5 for a blood bag. Oh my good god. Oh god. This is gonna be a grindy ass game. I'm telling you right now. This is gonna be so grindy. Good god.
The blood, you can then, of course, drink it. As you'll see here, the player takes a big sip from their blood bag. But when they do that, it causes a debuff because the blood is not exactly pure, and drinking blood for water is not exactly a 1-to-1 scenario. So you'll see that our health bar got shorter while our water bar went up. And so being a blood drinker is not always looked upon in the right way.
In the right way? What would be the right way to look upon it?
Of course, once you've played
the
game
mean?
for a little while, you'll start wanting to build your own base. And the first part of that is placing down what we call a sub-fief console.
What now?
Sub-fief console allows you to claim a small part of Arrakis as your own. But it does in turn mean that you'll start to owe taxes to the Emperor.
Of course.
So here we are with our building system. And you can see that we have 2 types of building here. We have the holograms, which show in the beginning. I call them Solido projections internally. And we have the way that you fill in, which is by holding down the mouse button in this case. So,
okay,
the thing about this is it allows us to have this cooperative
it's
building.
basically Unreal Engine building.
So
But I get the feeling that this game is oriented people who don't play many video games but really like Dune. Because that's probably exactly what it's meant
this
to
is the way
attract.
that lets people play together and build together in an interesting and exciting way.
I love it when they use words like interesting and exciting, and what we're doing there is just not that.
So we've created a system called the Blueprint Building System that allows players to save a copy of their base as one of these giant holographics. Then they can take them out into the world and place them out wherever they like, and then rebuild. And
wait,
another system
wait a moment. Okay, so in Fallout 76, you pack up your base and you put it elsewhere. Here, you just put the blueprint down. You have to rebuild the whole thing every single time. Are you kidding me? There's nothing wrong with that, but an explanation of debuffs will have a visual indicator is a bit weird if that's not the context. Now, I mean, these explanation trailers, they always go as low as possible because you don't know who's gonna see it. I don't think that's necessarily an indicator of who this is aimed at. But this is a horrible mechanic. So I can move my base, but I have to put it down. I have to rebuild it every time. I hope I'm misunderstanding this.
Designs of your buildings and sell them to other players on the exchange.
I mean, it's kind of fun
Once
that you
again,
can sell
quickly move
blueprints.
your base around the world. If you've got a design you like, you don't have to, throw it out immediately.
Okay,
It allows you to
no,
create these interesting
no, he just said it. He just said it. It's a good way to move your base, so you have to rebuild it every single time. Oh my god, that's gonna be so damn annoying.
pieces. It also, as you can see here, allows you to, if you're not artistically minded and you don't like building big bases, you can buy them from other players.
There's gonna be so many penis-shaped buildings.
Once you finish crafting
So many penis-shaped buildings on that market.
All kinds of machines, fabricators, and refineries. And
It's
of course,
just-
harkening back to the blood extraction we just did, we've got the blood purifier. So what we want to do is take the blood from our blood sac and deposit it into the blood purifier, and over time it will refine into lovely fresh water, which can then extract into our liter johns and carry with us out into the desert. While there's many varieties of fabricators that you can use to craft things in the game, one of the most exciting things is crafting yourself a vehicle. So we're opening the technology
Vehicle crafting.
and from
They
here,
are putting
we're able to
so
craft
many things in
the
this
design
game.
for a
So many
A
things.
sandbike is one of the early vehicles available to
None
players.
of this is gonna work super
And
well.
You can kit out
Nothing.
with
All
different
of
types
every
modules,
single
including
thing that
an
we're seeing is
XTC
gonna be
that
janky
allows
to
you to
some
bring
degree.
your friends with you. So in this menu, you can see we're fabricating ourselves a sandbike, and all the different parts of the sandbike have to be fabricated individually.
At least the
So
resources
players
are
are going
somewhat
over here,
reasonable, I think, but
different
that depends on how much you have to
make up
put
their
into
sandbike.
getting these
And as you can
advanced
see, it
things.
prints out in this kind of 3D printer type way, where all the materials are turned into these particles, which then come together to form the different pieces of the sandbike. And
Oh
you can
my
see it's
god, you
all
have to build
happening
so
right
many
around here.
things.
And if we go out into the world view, you can actually see the pieces forming up inside the fabricator. So a base with lots of these fabricators going is actually pretty cool and pretty busy.
Yeah,
Once we've done,
if you
we jump back in,
farmed
we
for
can take
millions
out
of
the queue,
hours.
Chuck them into our inventory,
Oh my god.
and then we use the welding tool to place out vehicle pieces. Now again, this is a cooperative activity. We've thought about multiplayer, so any other player could be working with you to place.
Oh,
modular pieces
great.
of this bike. And so,
I don't know if
we
that's
want
going to be
assemble
fun
this
or just more jank.
But, of course,
But
when you
look
work
at that.
on
You can
larger
build it
pieces,
entirely
friends are with you.
modular,
you'll be able to
apparently.
work together to craft big things like transport ornithology.
Unless it
Tank
requires a certain type of
And so
setup.
We're going to add the body to this.
But
And we're going to add an extra seat just in case we want to bring our friend with us out into the world. Once the bike's been assembled and
that's
filled up, jump on,
so many
we can
crazy
head out
systems in
to
there.
explore the greater areas of Arrakis.
That's, oh my god. I mean, it looks cool and interesting, but this is such a big
Heading out into the
big
world to
project.
explore
Thing is, will casual gamers want the MMO aspect? It just adds to the case
As
where
you
game
explore
does
the
not know
universe,
what it
you'll
is.
find certain dynamic events will occur.
I mean, it depends. If it does
this case,
MMO like The Division, where it's very cordoned off,
Ship
then it's possibly fine. If it does MMO like World of Warcraft, where you just completely randomly run into people all the time and fight over resources and stuff, it's gonna be
gather as much as we
horrible.
can. Of course, the problem is this is extremely visible to everybody.
Ah,
in
here
the
they're saying it.
area. So people will be able to see this, and so in a PvP area, you might suddenly find yourself
Okay.
coming into competition with other players.
Okay.
In a PvE area, you might just find other people competing with you to get to the loot first.
All right. Okay. So you have to compete over loot. Oh god. This is gonna
And of
be
course, at
such
nighttime,
a
there are
horror
different
show
kinds of
for
threats.
solos.
Because while the heat of the day is dangerous, at night, the Sardaukar
For casual
patrol
solos.
this area of the desert,
Let's say for
with
casual
different
solos, this is
spotlights,
gonna be a horror show.
searching for players. Now this player is over here.
Unless you play in the
Crafting
EU.
tube
Usually that's
sucking
pretty good because
the
people
water
don't
the
play
surface
at
of the
reasonable
US.
hours in the EU, so you're
They
usually
get
alone
actively
anyway.
seen by the Sardaukar. And the Sardaukar send down troops who come floating down out of the sky to attack and destroy the players.
What? What are the Sardaukar doing there? What?
Now, of course, as mentioned, traveling on the surface at
Where's
any
this
time
story-wise? Like, that doesn't make
risks
any sense.
drawing a sandworm. But there are certain things which we've created to draw players out of their comfort zones. So in this case, there's a special type of sand here on the surface, known as flower sand. Flower sand, according to the books, is the softest kind of sand, and players can use it to refine it into a variety of different materials that they need for crafting.
Nothing
So,
improves an
if you come
online
out into
experience
the
more
desert,
than having a
you'll
mother's
try and
virtue
find
insulted by
flower
14 years old.
But you have to be wary and pay attention, because as you harvest, you risk drawing the attention of the sandworm. We've awoken the beast. The sandworm is coming. We spent too much time out here, and it's coming to get us. Now you can see in the middle of the screen the indicator showing us that the sandworm is angry, and it's coming after us. And our only option now is to get back to rocky ground, or the sandworm's going to take us.
There was rocky ground right in the other direction. Like, right there. Where are you even driving to?
But somehow they managed to get to the safety.
Yeah, I don't know how they survived that either, because they did the worst possible thing they could have done. Obviously, I mean...
Once you've crafted your first ornithopter, you'll be able to take to the air, and your entire perspective of the world shifts.
I mean, that's so cool. There's so many cool things in there, but I think it's just gonna be a big mess.
It'll also help you to go...
Oh, I get it. They're dune buggies. Well done.
Here we are in the overland map. And we're going to make our way south until we find the place known as Harko Village.
Are all these others
Harko
players? Oh
Village is
god.
the current seat of the Harkonnen. After
Ban
the city,
incoming.
Carthag was destroyed in a nuclear explosion during the War of Assassins. There's more details like that.
No bans for good dad jokes. Especially not if you were yourself peddling those.
And we're going to explore the social space.
Oh, the social space. Hell no now. Okay, alright now.
Once
Let's...
you arrive in Harko Village, you'll be able to meet up with other players,
Punitive
interact with
measures.
them, trade, and create guilds. The game has a variety of social interaction mechanics.
I'm trying to
From
protect my
emotes,
niche.
to grouping, to a chapter.
That's very capitalist of you. Very capitalist of you. Using that little bit of power you have to bully everyone out of your little area. I like that. That's a good mind for our society.
They let you live. That is interesting.
You were able to get a feel for how the factions are viewed in the world, and of course, you'll be able to swear allegiance.
I bet you, in this hub, there's just gonna be like two rooms opposite of each other, where it's like, this is the Harkonnen embassy, and this here is the Atreides embassy, and they're fine. They're just looking at each other all day, every day. Like North and South Korea.
Once you've grouped up with friends, you should go out into the world and find desert Imperial testing stations. These are dungeon-like experiences.
Dungeon-like experiences.
Can work through together.
Alright now.
So, here we are landing our various ornithopters outside of
I see this as government overreach. The rulers are infringing on our right to tell puns because they have a stake.
It's really important to prepare different skills and abilities. These areas tend to be more of a challenge, and it's great to work together to complement each other. So this is the skill tree. Here you can equip different types of abilities and techniques. We have 3 slots for abilities.
Never underestimate the peacekeeping properties of decent wooden shit.
And there are multiple different trees depending on the type of trainers that you've interacted with in the world.
Is that the official Imperial prison of wooden shed?
Complements the rest of their group. In this case, Swordmaster techniques. Alright, so we're heading in. And of course you can use dispenser belts to traverse, as you'd expect. And we're going to explore
I
this
always
Imperial
expect that I'm able to use dispenser belts to traverse.
I'm Dr. Wen Omeka, Senior Plant Geneticist here at the station.
Would you look at that? We did end up watching the whole thing. The North-South Korean border is straddled by a wooden shed. What?
So you really want to go in here.
Really?
And enjoy the experience. Playing through with friends.
I thought it was mainly mines.
Using different weapons and trying out different techniques.
That's cool. It's literally the Division Warframe.
It's a different ability to what we've seen before.
What was that? What was that Iron Man game? That completely flopped. It's not an Iron Man game, but where you flew around as in Iron Man suits. What was that named again? I played that a bit, but I forget.
Now of course, our characters are a little higher level than they were in the start of this video. So you're able to see that, yeah.
Are vampire hunter organizations controlled by the stakeholders?
And of course, when you get to the end of these areas, you find these really cool loot chests. And in these loot chests, you find specialized components that are used for crafting exotic weapons and items. The end game of Dune Awakening takes place in the deep desert.
Yeah, okay, what's the end game now? Because
Spice blows.
this is egregious.
Drawing players from all around to try and harvest the spice as quickly as possible.
I swear, this is like the Dark Zones from The Division.
Take as much spice as you can before an enemy guild shows up to try and take it away from you.
And a little bit of Battlefield, because you got vehicular combat as well.
If you're clever and you start to lose the battle, you might place out a thumper. And that limits the time in which people are able to take spice. Because then the big worm is going to show up.
Yeah, that's literally just calling in a nuke in Call of Duty. It could be a very interesting game. I'm not discounting it yet. I'm not yet completely sold either way, whether or not this is going to be a good or a bad game. I'm not quite sure. Dunk. Did I pause it at dunk? Did I? Yeah, nearly. Dunk Awakening. Alright, okay. I know it's Funcom. I'm not interested. I mean, we'll see. If I check it out, you can see what I think. But we have a few more games here to go through that I want to look at. We're not going to look at absolutely everything. But hurdling, I wanted to see. What the heck is hurdling? Because that looked kind of interesting. It had fluffy creatures. Guide a herd of mysterious creatures on a stirring and beautiful journey into the mountains and beyond. I'm probably not going to play that. But it looks interesting. So let's check the trailer. Wait. No! Wait. Wait. There we go. Let's check the trailer for hurdlings. It's post-apocalypse. Already not interested. I don't like walking through humanity's ruins. I get why indie developer love that setting, because there's so many assets for it. And you can still have a fantasy thing, but God, I'm already sick of seeing humanity as it is today. I don't care to see the rest of humanity, you know? Looks like a cute enough game, though. Not for me. I'm not gonna play that. Seven days to crossing an animal. I don't think you can actually cross any animals there. Okay. Path of Exile 2. Path of Exile 2. Oh yeah, I heard about that. They're doing that. Okay. All right. I'm not interested in that though. The humans have trains. How could society have fallen apart? It's trains in America. That should answer it all. I don't know. I'm not interested in Path of Exile 2, really. Is the skills tree even larger? High ticket prices, long waits, poor quality sandwiches. So Starfield is in here because they're coming out with their first expansion soon. The Starfield Shattered Space. So I'm gonna play this because I got the full edition thingy with my graphics card when I bought it. Let me bring in this and see Starfield Shattered Space Gamescom. Let's see what they're saying about that. Game overview, 4 minutes. Okay, let's check that out.
My favorite massive open world space adventure.
No, it isn't. Don't lie. Go away. Blah blah.
Exploration in the game. So, you know, we have these.
The Starfield speedrun record is about 30 to 40 minutes. Take that, Todd. Starfield shivering arms.
Dynamic worlds with, you know, dense terrain, lots of very interesting obstacles, and like now those worlds are our playground to drive around on.
Okay, wait, no. Is this a lie? Like, is this the lie in the first 30 seconds? Let's hear what he says.
Released the Rev 8, super excited. The team is so happy to have this new element that adds to planet exploration in the game. So, you know, we have these dynamic worlds with, you know, dense terrain, lots of very interesting obstacles. And
What? I mean, Bethesda is known for lying out their ears and eyes and skin pores and hair follicles. Like, Bethesda is lying always, but that is egregious. They just said that the planets are dynamic worlds with dense and interesting things and obstacles. Holy hell, how much... Yes, all the worlds are dead and identical. Exactly. All the points of interest are copy and paste, and there's like 10 of them. Like, I'm not even so mad about that. I'm not happy about it. I'll tell you. I had fun with the game. Not gonna lie. I enjoyed it. Wasn't a terrible game. Wasn't a great game either. Was a good game. Good enough game. For me, it wasn't even all that broken. I enjoyed it. I'm even gonna play the DLC. But that is the lie of the century right there. It's not the lie of the century. We're living in a world where Trump and Putin and all these people exist, so it's hard to really get that, but wow. Let's hear what other lies they have in store for us.
like now those worlds are our playground to drive around on.
Heck yeah.
We have a lot of, in navigating that, we have vertical boost, forward boost, we have a weapon on there. It's like a lot of different minute to minute, just like fantastic gameplay opportunities for players.
Yeah. Super exciting and vast.
So that's a free update that they just released.
Love that dark and mysterious.
What? Shattered Space.
You meet a lot of different types of people, the cast of characters there, and Shattered Space, that tone, that mood, we were able to sort of distill it down and focus it into a location in the game around Dazra City. So like we get to meet that new...
I'm sold. No game ever had a car. The thing is, no game ever needed a car as much as Starfield, and they didn't have it. So here is actually a selling point.
Intriguing, shall we say, in the footage that we saw last night. So can you tell us a wee bit more about the House of Varun and kind of who will be coming across?
So I don't want to... No spoilers.
Sure.
You encounter a derelict star station, and this starts you on your adventure to meeting the Varun. You end up in their home world, Varun Kai, in the city of Dazra. There's been a catastrophic event. You deal with the minor houses of the faction of House Varun.
Yeah, okay, I'm no longer interested. They lost me. I don't care. I'm gonna play it, but right now I don't care. Right now I don't care. Nope. That's what I said. But the car. Yeah, but the car is already free. I could already play with that now if I wanted to. I don't want to enough. Okay, let's continue forward, because Space Marine Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 is one of the two games I just pre-purchased. So I don't want to spoil myself on this one, so we're not going to go look at it any closer. But we're going to watch the trailer. In case you haven't looked at the trailer yet, we're going to watch the trailer. Not the extended multiplayer trailer, just the trailer. A space car. Well, you only drive on planets. There you might have sound. Come on, be excited by the Warhammer thing. Looks pretty cool. That's a weird little trailer. Why is that so short? Come on, give us a better trailer somewhere. I should finish Space Marine 1? Maybe. Why is Steam in front of my taskbar? I don't get that. Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. I don't want to walk through. Official extended multiplayer trailer. 2 weeks ago. The final preview. Oh god. Do you have something from Gamescom specifically, maybe? Release date trailer. Heed the Call of War. Is that the trailer that we just watched? Yeah, that's the trailer we just watched. I mean, let's check this out. Maybe it's the exact same trailer. It's the exact same. Lovely. It's just called differently. Alright, okay. Sadly, nothing interesting there. So, no spoilers neither. This I'm looking to maybe play through on YouTube if you are interested in that. Not sure if that's going to be an interesting streaming thing. Maybe. We'll see. Wukong, Black Myth. Not interested at all. I know it's like the most biggest Everest, but I just... Tribe 9, action RPG, free to play, difficult. No thank you. Doesn't... Directive 8020, survival horror, psychological horror. I don't play horror games. It's not... No. Arc Raiders. Extraction shooter, PvP, PvE. Okay. What's that? Arc Raiders is an upcoming third-person PvP, PvE action survival shooter set in a lethal Earth ravaged by a mysterious mechanized threat known as Ark. Should we watch some on that? Chat? Should we check that out? I mean, I sure hope the Ark doesn't get lost. Let's watch the minute trailer. It's a short trailer.
It doesn't matter who you are, what you've done, or where you came from.
Maybe it's another Dune Awakening.
We need raiders who can deliver the goods. If you want to live here, you need to contribute.
Ugh. More post-apocalypse Earth.
Beware of the machines. And beware of raiders who prey on others. And just like them, you're the one living with the choices.
I've heard Black Myth Wukong is very authentically based on Chinese mythology, which makes me interested at least. Yeah, I mean, watch a playthrough of it. It's just, it's one of those Souls-like games again, so I wouldn't have fun playing it, that's the thing. I would be interested in the story as well, but that's more something I would watch than actually play myself, so. Yeah, this doesn't look interesting either, honestly. Sniper Elite. Resistance. I do like the Sniper Elite games. They're kind of gory. I did quite enjoy those when I was a bit younger. Let's check out the trailer. Hey, the gameplay isn't as Souls-like as the big boss enemies make it look. I've already seen people post memes about how they're getting beat up by the bosses. And that's Souls players, so it's like... If I can't press random buttons and win, it's not for me.
Ding ding. Could make it impossible to reclaim France.
6 kilograms
This threat can't go ignored.
Ding ding. Mickey second just redeemed do 12x squads.
I love the Sniper Elite series, yeah. They're really good games, honestly. They're really fun games. They know what they are. They know what they want to be. So they're good because they're focused on what they want to be and what they are. That's why they're good games. Because they're very focused. In more ways than one. Pun intended. To be honest, that game looks like a mobile game ad. Yeah. Yeah, they don't do themselves any favors making it look like that for sure. Okay, curls, squats, cherry pickers. So let's find something. Can't argue with kill Nazis with a sniper rifle. That's true. I start the workout once we find another thing to maybe look in a little bit closer. Towerborn. Let's check Towerborn on YouTube if there's something Gamescom related on Towerborn. Let's see what that is. Towerborn Gamescom. Gamescom. Do we have something a little bit longer here? Game overview 2 hours ago from IGN. Oh god, is it an interview? Okay, let's see.
It seems like only yesterday we were here at Gamescom enjoying the first Tower.
We're so excited. Hands of the players.
Yeah, it's been amazing at Gamescom this year. So many people, but it's also been a huge week for you guys.
Indeed.
Tell me a bit
What
more
is
about it.
Reanimal?
Absolutely. On Tuesday,
We'll check it out.
That we will be on early access on Steam on September 10th.
Yep.
And we're coming to game preview on Xbox and Windows PC.
Block, and he can
Okay.
also parry.
Show the
At
game.
the correct time, you raise your
Stop
shield,
talking.
bang,
Show the
they
game.
become dizzy. And then we got the Pyro class here with the War Club. Big, slow, heavy damager that can fight through damage.
All right, squats,
So that's the three that we've got right
curls.
now. We're not showing off the rock breakers, which, oh, I'm sorry.
No,
That's not daggers. That's the rock breakers with the giant clubs.
I know, this is the thing. I was
what
like...
we're not showing is the dual daggers. That's right, the Shadow Striker. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm actually quite excited because I have seen Trisha use the fists before.
Yeah.
Right, and I was
What?
like, she was doing a lot of damage, so I was like, that's what I'm playing as. So I've also got is it an ombre above me? Is it
An Umbra?
Yeah, an Umbra.
An Umbra. So how does that work?
So the Umbra is part of your loadout. We're going to be launching with about 9 different Umbra and then adding them as we go through early access. But all the different Umbra give you different abilities. Some could do damage, some could do healing. So we see 3 different Umbra here today, and we'll see what they do.
Well, I'm quite excited. And how do I trigger? Is that with my right
That's
trigger?
12?
That's with your right trigger. Now, if you press your right bumper, that's when you're going to do this massive damage punch.
Oh. Okay. So I don't want to
And
use
this
that.
game
So that's
just
the little thing on
is
the
a
bottom of
mobile
the screen,
game.
isn't it? When you can kind of see the
No, I think it's a co-op multiplayer side-scrolling thingy. Let's.
So you kind of want to set it up to do the most. And
That's right.
The little bar on the bottom. How do I get that to charge faster?
Just by hitting things or by completing combos. By completing
Eh,
combos,
okay.
it's going to...
It's not something I would play. That doesn't appeal to me. What did you want to look? Reanimal. The creators of Little Nightmares. It's a adventure horror atmospheric 3D co-op. Let's check. Oh no, fuck. Wait. Oh my god. How many more mistakes can I make right now? Pressing all the wrong buttons. There we go.
Nothing lasts forever.
And 10.
I thought you were dead.
You did, Cat Mirror. Alright, definitely also not my kind of game. Don't care. It's not for me. Not even because I would be scared. No, it's from the makers of Little Nightmares. So it's a new upcoming one. Reanimal. Okay, what else do we have? Reanimal. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Now, I played the first one briefly. I didn't ever really get into it. So, I don't know. I have it on my wish list mainly to keep an eye on it. We could check out the developer stream for a moment, maybe.
Filled with places to discover. Let's have a look at this old ruin.
While we do the
Might be something valuable.
cherry pickers for a minute. Can't do anything about the quality though. That's what it is. All right, cherry pickers, everyone. Let's go.
Right, I'm going. Well, what's it gonna be? I told you to get out of here.
We should listen to Mr. Marlborough and not provoke him. But given his menacing tone, he must be guarding something valuable. That's a promise we can't leave behind like that.
Half a minute in.
To something more quiet, and drop the chainmail for a bit, so we don't rattle across the whole camp.
Yeah. Equipment changing for stealth? Not my kind of game. By the way, is Broken Arrow there? I haven't seen it, I don't think. It's a game, right? Ah, that's the cherry pickers. Yeah, it is. Is it a war game? It sounds like a war game. Really hyped for it. I think Broken Arrow is the code for when the US loses an atomic bomb. I think that's Broken Arrow. Yes, it's an RTS. All right. We'll see if we get something on that. I haven't heard of it yet. Kind of like Steel Division, but modern. Yeah, okay. Meat Sauce, I bet you know that. Broken Arrow is when they lose an atomic bomb, isn't it? That's the code for that. I feel like that's the code for that.
An alchemy lab. Of course. Oi, Pinkman. God damn.
So I never got good with this kind of fighting style. Like, I can't wrap my head around that. I don't understand. I don't understand this kind of fighting. I don't understand it. It's my brain doesn't work like that.
The weapons and shields can fall apart during combat if they're damaged enough.
Like, I don't know how to block anything. I can't translate their attack vector to what I'm supposed to do. Like, it's just doesn't work for me. The music does not fit what is going on at all. It involves any incident which something happens with nuclear weapon, but that can't result in an atomic war. So no specifically losing them, but also involves that. Officially that happened over 40 times. I think there are still some that they don't know where they are.
Give me everything you have.
Okay, so again, I know this is going to be super popular, and being someone who loves the medieval era, I think this should be for me, but it just isn't. The gameplay is just, it's just not for me. Which is very sad because it's a beautiful game. The first one as well, but it's just, it ain't for me. Borderlands 4. Borderlands, interesting enough, is one of the very few games that I consistently cannot play because I get absolutely motion sick due to the cell shading. I don't know why. I cannot play this. I feel so woozy all the time. Yep, the number of still missing news is larger than 0. Nothing to worry about. I mean, nothing has happened so far, so, you know. Also just not action adventure horror stuff's just not my thing. Alright, so what did you say was it called? Broken Arrow? The Way of Wrath? Story rich romance RPG CRPG. Titan Quest 2, also very interesting. We're gonna look at that. That is also something I've pre-ordered. a physical version, actually. I hope they actually produce that physical version, because I have that pre-ordered for a long time already. Twice, for someone else as well, not just for me. Broken Arrow Gamescom. Rainbreaker. Alright, so there's nothing specifically on Broken Arrow on Gamescom. There's just old stuff. Sorry. We're looking only at Gamescom stuff, so let's check out Titan Quest 2 Gamescom. What do we get? The official trailer. We're definitely looking at that. Though that's 2 weeks ago. Now there must be gameplay. If there's people reacting to the gameplay, then there must be gameplay. Streamed 1 day ago. Atmosphera RPG. There must be. Filters. This week. Did I miss? Nope. Titan Quest 2. Okay. But how is that person reacting to gameplay stuff if there is no gameplay stuff? Gameplay demo Gamescom.
Is the gameplay, all right? Titan Quest 2, live from Germany, their demo.
Okay, I think it's literally that video there. Of that Spanish streamer.
Okay, first thing, this is gonna be a long video.
Okay. I do want to see that because I'm very interesting. Should be on Steam. It had an open beta month. Yeah. Yeah, okay. There's also some missing uranium, of which the best explanation is there was once a naturally occurring nuclear reactor. Alright. Good stuff. Okay, wait, I don't... Okay. Let's see what this video... I have to mute this. Game... Why can't we find that? Like, what's the original sound?
Tenemos un narrador por ahí.
Chat, we're alone. Strike at the heart of your foe. Mouse right to attack.
No, okay, they're speaking English. Why is there only this streamer reacting to it? But that looks good. That looks good. I think that looks really good. And Titan Quest was a really, really fun game back in the day, so... This looks actually good. The enemies have a little bit too much health for my taste, but that was always also a thing in Titan Quest, kinda. So, yeah. That looks decent. I wish there was a non-Spanish comment thing there. Yeah, they haven't really put anything out for game. That's so weird. Why wouldn't they do that? Why wouldn't they just put up their own gameplay demo? That's so odd. Words can describe how much I hate this kind of game. Why? I mean, you're entitled to that, but why? I like action RPGs like that. I like growing big and powerful. It's basically shonen the game. Shonen the game. All right, let's see. What else do we have here that might be somewhat interesting? Edge of Sanity, single player horror. Ugh. Summer Island. Dig, drill. Drillcore sounds like a nu metal band. Kill a bunch of enemies by clicking on bugs, get more level, kill the same enemy with a higher level, repeat. Yeah, that's shonen. That's shonen right there for you. Die in the Dungeon. I played the demo of this. It sounds more interesting than it is, sadly. The Bornless horror. Why is there so much horror going on? Like, really? That's kind of crazy. Enotria, the last song. Difficult. No, thank you. Souls like. The King is watching. Let's check that out. Let's have a quick look here. Okay. Interesting gameplay that you only can have a section of your castle kind of active. There's some god powers to defend. Okay. You have some soldiers to defend. The graphics are very Warcraft 1. Like from how detailed, undetailed the pixel art is, the soldiers especially, like that reminds me a lot of Warcraft 1. Like basically 10 pixels per unit. Okay, I think I'll check out the demo. Not tonight, not on stream, but I think the people working only when the king is watching is probably the most realistic thing on a medieval game. I shouldn't say so, but I think it's an interesting mechanic, and it's interestingly put in there thematically. The Berlin Apartment, indie, first-person cartoony. Why would I ever want to be in a Berlin apartment? Like that just sounds like you're gonna get lead poison from the old pipes. Every day we fight. Strategy, turn-based strategy. Turn-based, go away. Urban jungle, simulation, casual relaxing. Let's see. Etrugul of the Ulkayan. Open world, adventure, action. Nah. Camps. Action FPS, multiplayer. Nah. No longer my scene. I'm too old for that. My reflexes are just too bad for stuff like that. What else grabs my eye here? What do we have? What's interesting? What do we have? Global magnates? Shipping magnate? Oh god. Rhythm games are also something I'm incredibly bad at because I literally have no rhythm. I can't hold a rhythm. I've driven every single music teacher in school I ever had to near insanity. Just not good with that kind of stuff. What the hell is cactus? The fuck is that? It's Serious Sam. But you're a cactus. Music is going hard though. There's a demo. If you're interested, there's a demo. You can play that right now. If you feel like that might be for you. You can play that immediately. Nightmare Tales. Exploration, hack and slash, Souls-like. Nah. Gilded Destiny. Grand strategy, historical economy. Alright, okay. Pre-alpha work in progress. I'm already not interested anymore. How's it possible that the game about a Doom cactus is the most interesting thing we have seen? That's just what creativity can get you sometimes. It's literally where creativity can bring you and get you. God Save Birmingham. Open world survival craft zombies. Now that we have to check out. That is in title and in description. Doom has come to Birmingham, and you are the last soul alive. Survive the undead plague in a painstakingly recreated medieval market town. Manage your needs, master physics-based mechanics, and evade the horde as long as you can. Now listen. As a 7 Days to Die convert, there is no God in Birmingham. This we need to have a look at. He has a baguette in his bag. That's all I need to know about the game. Okay, so the zombie sounds are already very annoying. Oh god, you have to light? See, he has a baguette in his bag. How can you not want this? He has a baguette in his bag. Let's see if there's more on that in the YouTubes from the Gamescom. Let's see. God Save Birmingham official reveal trailer. No, give us gameplay. Actual gameplay. Nah. Nah. Just don't exist. Baguette Boy has grown up. Never baguette. Shame. There's no more to this. I am not going to put this on my wish list because this looks like a really, really shoddy game. Like, it's gonna play real bad. Like, it's not gonna be a fun game. But it's certainly something. It's certainly something. Still, Cactus Game wins. For now. Aqua Park Tycoon. You ever wanted to build your own water park? Now you can. What the hell is humans? Casual, cute, and stealth. No thank you. No thank you. Suddenly the Sherman is coming through there. By the way, I think you have the wrong scene. Yep, I do. It's not the wrong scene. It's just I forget to minimize Firefox. So that's... Seems like the game you play 2 or 3 times for the meme and then forget that it exists. Yeah, that's a very good way of putting that. Lord Ember Maze. Creatures of Ava. Action Adventure Creature Collector. City Builder Building Sandbox. Wisdom Academy. Management Colony Sim Building. I like me some wizard stuff, building stuff. Why do we always find something I want to look at once I start the music back? Yeah. That looks a little bit shoddy. Just all these open, empty areas. Maybe I'm just too old, but none of these games pique my interest at all. Yeah. Nah. It's just there's too much. There's too much competition, so you really have to stick out. Let's see Underworld Overseer. That sounds to me like another Dungeon Keeper clone thing that tries to be Dungeon Keeper but fails. Oh, that's a VR game. Okay. I've never played anything VR. I'm too poor and I don't have enough space. Okay, that was funny though. Why am I looking at a trailer for a VR game? I can't even play this. I mean, could be interesting if you were a VR gamer and you liked Dungeon Keeper. That might be cool. I mean, that might be really cool. Honestly, I don't know. I don't. Could be great. Asgard's Fall. Oh, that might be one for me. It's another survivor thing. That could be for me. Nah, graphic style isn't for me. Don't like it. It's not gritty enough. I like me more gritty stuff there. Let's see. We have a lot of ways of sorting this, which is quite interesting. Themes and moods. Let's check out the fantasy thing because that's my jam. I like me the fantasy stuff. So, let's see what else we got there in the fantasy world. I mean, at this point, all the real good games have been shown and seen, so probably everything else is a little bit off. Yeah, I think we've... Oh, Warcana. Warcana is something that I think is actually quite fun. I played the demo, and sadly, I can't play the demo at the moment, but Warcana was actually pretty cool. That's something I'm looking forward to.
Warcana is a fantastical clash of vast armies with immense bases, infused with the tactical depth of a deck builder. Pick one of 5 unique devotions and crush your foes in single-player campaign or multiplayer.
Like, I did not understand the deck building part of it at all. But the game is really actually quite fun.
Be the last base standing in 30 play.
So, wait. So basically this, you build a base, sorta, and your armies run at the enemy, and their armies run at you. And you basically have to survive for a certain amount of time. Then everything gets to reset and refreshed. You build a few new things. You set up what's going to attack your enemy. And I think it looks really cool, and it played quite well, honestly. Like this is
30-player online battle royale, or become the ultimate kill racing champion in online horde mode. If you enjoy beautiful pixel art, absolutely monstrous battles of up to 50,000 units, building huge gigabases, and out-strategizing your opponents, Warcana is the game for you.
I mean, I don't like the narration on this video that we just watched, but the game itself is actually really, really good.
Warcana is a fantastic in online. If we check the tech tree of this card, there is a very powerful ultra unit we would like to unleash. We just need to
I didn't know that.
More card to get there. Surely there is no way we will die before that happens. Fortunately, we did save spells to weaken their units. This spell sets their life to 1 HP, so they die immediately if attacked by our towers. Now we do it to our unit of desire. Let's send it into battle to crush our opponents. Fantastic, we won. But this is only the beginning. There are a lot more opponents gunning for us. If you enjoy beautiful pixel art,
Yeah.
absolutely monstrous battles of
So it's an interesting game. That's definitely for me. Why is so Frostpunk? I mean, the first one wasn't even all that good. I'm saying that, realizing that I might be saying something very wrong there, because people loved Frostpunk. I don't know. It never felt like I had all that much of a choice in anything. It always felt like there was a good choice and a bad choice, and the good choice was slightly bad too. So great, thanks. That never felt right to me. Weirdos, Chaos Royale. Yeah, I think we've seen most everything that might be interesting from Gamescom there. You know what? We're gonna go check out this one big video, the opening night with the 49 chapters. No, stop playing, thank you. I'm just gonna go check through the chapters here and see if there's something there we want to check out, eh? On the reveal there. So, Borderlands 4. Anyone interested in that? I'm not. Persona 3. Dying Like the Beast. We checked that out. King of Meat. Linked. Lost Records. Bloom and the Rage. No More Room in Hell. Arc Raiders. Warhammer 40k Space Marine. Animal. Mecha Break. Yeah, this. Nah, I think we've looked at everything. That's kind of interesting. Diablo 4 with a new DLC thing coming out. This is Floatopia or Floatopia.
Now from NetEase Games, this next trailer is a new life simulation game where players can travel among super-powered worlds.
Yeah, the decision making is kind of shit, but I love the city builder aspect. Frostpunk is a triumph of style over substance. Yeah, that is a very good way of putting it. Meat sauce. I agree. Can we get 2 or 3 more pixels, please? Just... Okay. Already not interested anymore. Already don't care anymore. Let's check out Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Another game to show you which will take you on an epic global adventure. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Check this out.
I do like Indiana Jones, but I don't think I'm gonna like an Indiana Jones game.
What if I told you there was a connection between ancient cultures around the world?
That's not even...
Great Circle.
That's not even his voice.
Is it the key to
the man is still alive. Get the man to voice the game. Or is that just a random narrator?
I'm Troy Baker, and I play Indy.
What?
It's humbling playing a character that so many people, myself included, look up to.
Why?
As a kid, seeing Indiana Jones in the theater for the first time.
That is... Sorry, that is unacceptable. Harrison Ford still lives!
But here I am. It's been a dream come true. A dream that I cannot
Coming soon to an old people's home near you. Indiana Jones and...
First-person game like this is that we all get to feel what it's like to become Indy. You are the one who cracks the whip. Remember when game trailers and announcements, all of them were, or in the reviews, you really feel like Spider-Man. This game really makes you feel like Batman. This game really makes you feel like Indiana Jones. Who feels the weight of every punch and the thrill of finding every clue. Indy is such a unique character. Professor, an archaeologist, a brawler, an explorer, the quintessential all-around adventure. And this game has everything you'd expect.
Except for Harrison Ford's voice.
Mysterious artifacts, cunning villains, ancient discoveries.
I'm sorry.
It's a world of
that's a big no for me.
You gotta think on your feet to stay alive. The Great Circle spans the entire globe, from snake-filled jungle temples to scorpion-riddled desert tombs. Stunning open areas to explore freely, full of secrets for you to discover. And you'll get more than just the classic whip and revolver. Indy's journal and his camera will immerse you in the mystery, providing extra info on all of your finds so you can appreciate all of the little historical details he obsesses
I'm prepared to bet that they asked him to voice it and he told them to F off. Might just have happened.
But ancient secrets don't come easy. It's best to have an exit strategy. This is an incredible way to experience Indiana Jones, and I can't wait for you to play it. Hold on to your hat.
Yeah, no thanks. Dune Awakening has a long one. Monster Hunter Wilds. Is Monster Hunter Wilds a really new game, or is that like a DLC, or what is that? I love that. That's my favorite thing about anime. When they put in English words and it's just full on Japanese flow, and then there's just this English word in there or a German word. I love that so much. Sounds so cool.
So I can share a new Monster Hunter Wilds trailer with everyone. 今日のですね、今回ですね、ゲームズコンでは、初のプレイヤブル出展も行っています。今後ですね、世界の、いろんな様々な地域で、このようなプレイヤブルの出展も、考えていますので、そちらも期待していただけたらと思います。それでは最新の映像をご覧ください。Before we debut the trailer, I just want to express how excited I am to kick off our season of Monster Hunter Wilds hands-on demos starting at Gamescom.
So this is one of those other games that I really would like to like. Because it's also big shonen fantasy. But again, it's just too hard for me. I'm not good enough. Just too difficult of a game. And I also don't like it when games tie your skill set to the weapons you're using. I don't like that at all. I like to have a character that I can talent out, and I want to have a skill that I like with a weapon I like. Not I have to use this one weapon because that has the skill I like. But I don't like the weapon. You know, if you know what I mean? I just looks cool. I'm greatly looking forward to all the videos of the cheating speedrunners. That's gonna be the best part for me of this game. I think I would play these if a fight against the boss wasn't like half an hour. If a fight against a single boss was between 8 and 10 minutes, I think I would play these. But even if you know what you're doing, because they have so much health, everything just takes so much time. So, you know, or maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about, because that's probably way more likely. Literally, they had a whole section just for the car in Starfield. They had a whole section here. And they had a whole section for Black Ops. Does anyone even play Call of Duty anymore? Is that a thing? Do people still do that? Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. What? I've never played a Dragon Ball game. Let's look at what the Path of Exile stuff is. Let's have a quick look there.
Next up, Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games. It is nearing release. And tonight, yes, we do have news on the early access date. Check this out.
Say the date, goddammit.
My son, are you clear of mind and stout of heart?
I am.
Are you ready to sacrifice? Sacrifice everything to become the savior.
I will.
Does Path of Exile suddenly have a story?
Do you have the strength to sweep aside
I must.
The problem I always had with Path of Exile is that the enemy design was always way too busy. Like, it's so hard to read what's going on the screen. There's just too much going on. Enemies are too detailed. It's not... Like, what am I even looking at? That's... I can't read the screen. It's too busy.
Fulfill your destiny.
Another one of those I would love to like, but probably isn't gonna be all that fun. For someone like me. You said Marvel Rivals is actually pretty good, so let's check Marvel Rivals out. Let's have a quick look at that. I have a few minutes left today. Let's see NetEase. Oh yeah.
Found a new home and a new hope. The source of vibranium, the foundation of an empire.
I think that was supposed to be Bucky. Yeah. I know too much about the MCU. I should know nothing about the MCU, but I know some things about the MCU. I'm not a fan. Not big enough of a fan to really know things, but... Did he just shoot Thor? Is that like Overwatch? Is that supposed to be like Overwatch? Kind of looks like that's supposed to be Overwatch. I mean, if they can put that up and then have PvE co-op, they could kill Overwatch with this. If this plays well...
I'm sure everyone who played the beta wanted to know Marvel Rivals will launch on December 6th, 2024.
Why is there a UN
Gamescom always strives to help
environment
the
program
the event runs
on Marvel
100%
Rivals?
renewable energy and is climate friendly thanks to ongoing measures to reduce CO2 emissions. Exhibitors participate in...
I don't care. Delta Force Hawk Ops. Dang. It kind of feels weird having war games these days. Kind of feels weird. Batman Arkham Shadow VR. Okay. Peter Molyneux and Masters of Albion. Peter Molyneux is involved in Masters of Albion? Okay, that's going to be a train wreck.
Of Albion. Right, so after messing
The
around
biggest liar in the gaming industry ever.
I need to come home. I need to come home to PC and console. So I've looked at Dungeon Keeper. I've taken some things that I've wanted to explore further with
Dungeon Keeper is the only thing he ever done right.
Black and White. I've taken things from Black and White. I've done the same with...
That's why this is what it is.
This is what I'm showing tonight.
And to your credit, you've self-funded this project yourself. You put together a team of a lot of veterans from those games.
Yeah, I mean, I think...
Now it all makes sense.
Is I needed to bring the old team back together again. So I'm working with people like Mark Healy and Russell Shaw and Ian Wright, the people that helped on and created Black and White, Dungeon Keeper, and Fable. Anyway, let's have a look at Masters of Albion.
All right, here's the world premiere, Masters of Albion, from Peter Molyneux.
Yeah, okay. All right. Sure.
To shine. You
Yeah.
don't have to play in God mode. At any point, you can possess a character. And play
Yeah.
My hero is now under my complete control. And now it's time to fight.
Yeah.
To the hardcore action role-playing world of the first Berserker Kazan, set for 2025 release. Intense combat meets breathtaking 3D cell animation in a brutal world from Nexon. Coming to PC and console, let's witness the chaos that awaits.
The two wolves who defeated the beast
I don't even know what that is.
will tear into the neck.
Is that based on Berserk? The anime, or is that completely its own thing here?
For years, I faced unrelenting fury, made countless sacrifices. And the result of my devotion was betrayal.
Yeah, it's probably a Souls-like again. These games always look so cool. They look so cool. But they're just not fun if you're bad at them, which...
Emperor, you will pay for this. Join me, Blade Phantom, and I will help you.
Alright. Yeah, it's basically a Souls-like game. Let's check out Ara History Untold. I'm interested in what's that gonna be.
Constraints of the past are history. Here, you rule the way you've always wanted. Your choices will remake the world. And every turn becomes an opportunity to triumph.
That's a Civ game, yeah. Okay. Another 4X game. I mean, bringing something like that next to Civilization 7, like, goodbye. Like, that's just the worst possible timing you could have for something like this. That's just not gonna work. You're already done. You didn't even start and you're already done. That no chance. We have seen this before. Anyone remember, oh god, what was it called? Battleborn. Anyone remember Battleborn? Battleborn was a game that released parallel to Overwatch and had a different approach. It wasn't the same game, but people saw the similar art style, they saw what was similar, and Battleborn completely died. Aware of it, but never played it. I actually quite enjoyed it. It was a pretty good game. Yeah, it completely died because it kind of looked the same as Overwatch. So people just didn't play it because Overwatch was there. And Overwatch was the better game in that sense, you know? So it's just... that game is dead on arrival. Dead on arrival. That's not gonna go anywhere. I'm so sorry to say that so directly, but I'm firmly believing that is a dead game before it even comes out. Now I kind of want to remove Masters of Albion from my wish list because it's Peter Molyneux. I have the same problem. Like you say, okay, Funcom is involved. I don't want it. For me, it's like, oh, Peter Molyneux is this? Ah, fuck no. I wish I could set a note to why I'm ignoring things. I wish I could set that. Because it doesn't say Peter Molyneux anywhere here. And I can't ignore things based on Peter Molyneux, you know? But, yeah, sure. No, thanks. No, thanks. No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I also would not touch a Molyneux product. Which is a shame, because Black and White 2, for example, wasn't even so bad. Black and White 1 was, of course, a bit of a dumpster fire. in terms of like the creature training stuff didn't work, and every project that Peter Molyneux has worked on besides those big titles that somehow did get through, I don't know. His early work was decent, like Fable and Dungeon Keeper. Dungeon Keeper is one of my absolute favorite games of all times. But it's just, he never managed to get anything after that properly done. At some point, he just kind of lost the plot, it feels like. Ah, well. What can you do? Speaking of what can you do, we have reached the time for tonight with 10 o'clock, so we've been streaming for 3 hours. We had a lot of workout. We had a lot of fun with the rolling of the dice. Thank you all so much for all that. I think we're gonna go check if there's anyone interesting for the raid browser to go and check out while I'm in chill. Let's see, is there anyone? Do It For Bruce is doing his mega campaign. We're gonna go raid him. He is, like, Do It For Bruce is one of the very best supporting people I've met on this platform so far. He's always the kindest. He comes in regularly. So we're gonna go raid his mega campaign thing and be done for tonight. So thank you all so much for coming by, hanging out with me, having a good time tonight, checking out all those lovely things, all those lovely games. And we're gonna go be back on Saturday with Stellaris for Saturday. And I hope to see you there as well. Have a lovely rest of the evening. See you then. And until then, bye-bye.